Bam? Question mark? Question mark? Okay, we're streaming my desktop. But that means
Oh,
if you're listening to the stream, you'll be able to hear it soon. Yes. Oh, it's so good. Hello, everyone. Welcome to Balloon's Drip.
wait, I'm not saying it yet.
All right, hold on. I'll restart it whenever you can see it, because it's probably not even noticing. It's like, you're what?
Yeah, well, I'm the stream. I thought it was like behind, but it's not by too much. I didn't see what happened.
Yeah, I keep the behind on low. Go on. Show me my own stream, please. Is it working? I hope it's working. I really do hope.
It is working. I see Asgore.
All right. The official Goku drip theme. All right. I'll bite.
Is it music?
Yeah.
Oh no.
Oh no, I'm gonna get copyright claim because of Goku. This is by the Grugati. You're pretty good mix, Grugati. Pretty good mix. Yeah, am I live? I hope I am.
You are. I do hear you.
I
Just
don't.
don't hear music. Or if I hear it, it's very low. But
Oh, that's
also I
because
don't.
I have the lower on. Hold on.
Oh, okay. So I can.
There we go. Is that better?
All right.
Check.
Yeah, that's more here, much more hearable.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Good. All right. We release the bird. The observer
First.
is here. Wait, where'd he go? There he is. All right. We're going to use a trick, an idea I had from my brain palace. We'll see if it works though. First, we got to bring in Monkey. Monkey is still in. Why is the monkey so hard to see?
I don't know. I guess you can.
All right. It's a lap dance then. Fine. That's the only dark part of the map we can use right now. Unless.
No worries.
No.
You have, like since it's moving, it's easier to kind of notice.
Yeah, there we go.
Oh no, I'm on Asgore's crotch. God damn.
It's a lot of real estate. It's like, yeah. Yep, we're going to have two guests tonight. You could already hear one of them. One of them is a good friend, Monkey. But we're also going to have another friend, a good friend of mine named Sumbush. Let's make sure that they can. Yes. They are also a streamer.
And a bird.
Yes, sometimes a bird. Actually, you're right. They do love crows.
As much as I love monkeys.
I would say close.
That's a lot.
All right. All right, so they'll be joining us shortly, and yeah, I'm sorry guys, I'm still doing some setup because I usually use YouTube to be able to kind of watch the stream live, but it's not showing it to me. Okay, I'm gonna go to subscriptions. Can I see myself? I can't. I am scared.
Do you not see yourself on the?
There it is. Yes, and more monkey. There we go. I just like using this as like my live chat.
All right. Ah,
Oh,
right.
that hits. I can hear myself.
Oh.
Okay. Okay. Da 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 da. All right.
Is it okay? Or you want me to lower the volume?
So far it's doing fine. Oh.
However you like. You can tell me anytime to go on push pause if I can remember how to do it.
I just heard back from Professor. We'll see if anything happens. Or do you think we got enough of a crowd?
I think it'll be interesting.
All right. Yeah, most other streamers, they have their shit together. I let you see the process live as a unprofessional little twerp.
It's a part of the world of fun.
And the reason I'm hearing myself isn't because of you, it is because I forgot to turn down the volume on the live feed. Good job, me.
Ah, that's a thing.
Slow clap for myself. Okay. So just going to quickly share this around, and tonight we are going to be doing some more fan fiction, everybody.
Woo! So we have a Sombra.
We will soon, I hope.
No, I'm here.
Oh, hello, Zombrus.
I'm already.
Welcome, welcome. Do you have an image that you want to be added to the screen that represents you?
I'm gonna give you the crow. Hold on.
Crow?
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, I'm just gonna quickly...
The way you say it, Carl, sounded like raw.
Raw.
Give you
The
raw.
crow. Penny. No, no.
Alright. I'm gonna quickly download Burb. That is an awesome model. This is PNG, right?
Yeah, it's a PNG.
Alright. Okay, so... perfect. Crow Eagle. Just so you know, you're breathing into the mic. Okay.
Sorry, I'm fighting dog.
It's okay.
Ah,
How is Doge?
She's been having those old dog things, and when they get older, they go nuts at night.
Oh, yeah, we like to call it the tears, where they just, like, start running around, like...
So she's having those. At first, there was this episode of just she being mad at us.
Mm-hmm.
Like, for no reason. It was 8 p.m. and she was mad at us.
Mm-hmm.
We managed to control that by taking her outside to pee, and was good. But today she decides to give me a tantrum.
Oh.
She's looking at me with eyes of despair and hate as she breathes closer and closer and tries to bite my ankle.
oh yeah, that's dogs for you.
Yes, but she's a nice old woman.
Oh.
She's 13 years old.
Wait,
13?
30?
13. Yeah.
Yep.
It's an old doggy already. But we like her. But it's okay. She's an old fatty.
Oh.
Alright.
Hey, you cute. You are
Here's the
adorable.
guests. Alright. Alright, so today we're going to be doing some live fan fiction writing, or just fiction writing. So, you guys can pretty much try to make me write pretty much anything. That as long as it's not terms of service breaking, I'll do my best. Last time, we tried using a machine that was supposed to create it for me. Unfortunately, it just shipped me with Knuckles.
Oh yeah.
Where should that would
Yeah. What the heck is this song? Nope, nope, nope. Machine, are you insane? What is this? This is copyrightable. Trap Nepal beats. They have trap music in Nepal. Nice. Okay, we were listening to some Bloons music because that generally doesn't get us in trouble. But we found the trap remix of Bloons. So sorry, the drip remix of Bloons. They also have the let's see, Bloons Trap remix, Monkey Drip 10-hour edition.
I think that's gold. You should go for it.
Okay, clicking.
Today prompt is monkey.
Yeah, today's
Sorry,
actually no, that's the best part.
among-
Let me
that's
show
the
you.
story.
If you, I'm not sure if you can see the stream, but
I am with.
LOL Wukong fanfiction ideas. That is our starting prompt.
Okay.
We have to write a short story, probably involving Wukong. Help me.
Monkey.
I know. You are quite happy with yourself.
Of course.
I know. Hold on. Okay. So still doing, like I was saying earlier, everyone else, they hide the work that goes on behind by being professional and shit and not having to work. Oh, I'm blocking the monkey. I need to move this paper to not block monkey. There we go.
It's okay, but like technical stuff, like shit happens, I stop caring too much about like, oh shit, something went wrong, it's the end of me. Nah, fuck it, I'm just like, oops.
I've just learned that life is kind of scuffed.
And it feels more like raw, like it feels more like
I just
sincere,
press
guess.
play button if and I don't have the avatar on, and it's like, you guys are screwed. I'm not turning it on. It's over for you guys. I think that the massive problems I've been having lately is the Gato thing. Sometimes it's like, I'm gonna work today. You're so nice to me. I'm not gonna work today.
I will have to soon draw an image of poor observer writing fan fiction and writing, so that'll be good. But okay,
You know what? I'm gonna do that while you write it.
if you want, thank you so
Yeah,
much.
I'm turning my.
Thank you. Okay, hold on. I gotta.
Well,
Where?
the Muppet, as my brother said before. How I show you those doodles?
No.
How I show you? I in the past made some funny doodle server, and my brother was like just walking by because I was in his house, and he was like, "That looks like a Muppet." So I drew
It's
him as a
kind
Muppet
of
as
accurate.
well.
It's kind of
Oh,
accurate.
I feel like I kind of seen it, but maybe it was a while ago.
I'm gonna turning on my tablet. I haven't turned it on in a bit. Taking breaks.
Yeah.
Also, Unplugged Professor is lurking. Hello.
Hello, Unplugged. How you doing? How could you? There it is. Hello, Lurk. I don't have any of those systems set. I don't actually know how to do them, and for me,
I don't think it's a thing on YouTube, not that I know of.
I don't think anything's a thing on YouTube these days.
Savage.
Well, I'm not sure if you saw. A YouTube is a unit of outrage. Oh wait, no, that's a tweet. Okay.
Yeah, that's
Oh.
the tweet.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Judging as many can handle.
discredit it.
How are you? I'm doing very well, Professor. I've actually been working on my own D&D setting as well. We could technically, if we don't have any monkey fan fiction ideas, work a bit on a D&D setting instead. But I'm pretty certain a certain someone in this chat has ideas.
Have you seen the Muppet?
All right, let me check this Muppet out.
I had not seen that. That's so
The
cute.
tiny
Oh my
Muppet.
Where is it? Where is it?
I have sent it to Gamebite.
Okay.
The one I showed you before.
God. I love it.
Yeah, he told me that looks like a Muppet, and I was like, this is something I need to draw.
Yes.
Tiny Muppet.
That is Observer. Observer is a Muppet with pipe cleaner legs. Well, the bottom of the legs are pipe cleaners, and then it gets thick.
Like Osvaldo? Or I don't know how it's called in English.
I don't know what that is.
Do you remember Osvaldo, the blue one?
Hold on.
Uh,
Let me
Oh,
find a
I found it.
picture. I have a picture somewhere of what his body type is. Unless you have one saved, Gabe.
No, but I just remember that photo of that owl with long legs.
Yes, that's the joke about Observer. Observer has the longest legs.
Archivaldo, I'm sorry. It's called Archivaldo. Archie. The blue one with a big mouth.
We're gonna just
with lips for some reason.
Okay.
I don't know. I think it's in US last season as well. No?
I don't know because
I know Big Bird is or Abelardo.
Yeah.
But I think the whole cast is the same. I don't know if it's the same name.
I don't know. I showed Carl one time of like a picture of the ones that we know: Abelardo, the Lola, the pink
That's
one.
a Chivaldo car. I have sent you by me.
And I think Elmo. And Carl didn't recognize. Carl didn't know who Lola and Abelardo were. And I'm like,
because Lola and Abelardo are from us only.
Yeah.
It's like, have you seen the creepy bird from Blasisamo but from Brazil?
Oh, the blue one.
Jesus Christ, that thing gives me the creeps. The one from Portugal.
We now have Portugal. We now have Hunshin bats in scale.
Why he's flicking his tail under my eye?
Okay, let's.
I don't mind.
We can move them, but
it's accurate to our heights.
Yeah, this is a actual to graph scale.
Oh, wow, I have sketches. Didn't know I have a page.
Okay.
I just opened Photoshop.
We will now expand the documents because now the monkey can be seen properly. There we go. All right. Oh yeah, I was spreading the word of this dang thing. Curses. Wait a second. Oh, that's Grover. Grover monster.
It's called Grover?
We call it Grover. Let me spell it out.
Archivaldo is better.
It's such a...
Well, the funny part is Grover is an actual name in English.
Archivaldo sounds better. I'm sorry.
I'm not saying that it doesn't sound better. I'm saying we had a president named that.
Oh.
Grover Cleveland was a U.S. president that had the actual name.
It would be awesome if it was a president called Archivaldo.
Yeah, because for us was Elmo, Archivaldo, Enrique, Pancho, Abelardo, Lola. For example, Enrique, it's the grumpy doll. I don't know what's called it.
I don't know.
The one
wait,
grumpy.
you mean the one that grouch? The one in the trash can?
No. The other one, the blue one with huge eyebrows.
I am not remembering this.
What? But he's Enrique.
I also haven't watched any of this stuff in the longest time.
It's the yellow guy with the
it's the blue one.
head.
Wait, there's a yellow one?
Wait, what?
It's the blue one with the huge eyebrows. You're sticking to the couple.
Yeah,
Beto y Enrique.
Okay, let me see.
Oh, so
I have never seen this one. This one is not in the U.S.
This one is from us only?
Yeah, that one, the closest I can think of is the one called Oscar the Grouch who lives in a trash can.
Yeah,
He's
it's Oscar. For us, it's the same. It's called Oscar.
Oh,
That one. It was always with
En
Elmo
la
and with
buscada.
Lola. That makes sense because if it was with Elmo and Lola, that means it was from us only. But you were meaning Beto y Archivaldo.
Yeah.
Enrique y Beto, sorry. That they're the roomies that we all know they're a couple.
Yeah, they are. We all know.
We all know. It's adorable.
Even back then, we didn't know.
Back then they called them bachelors, but we knew what they meant. Wait. About to say, is the 10-hour drip over? No, but we're going to switch to something else.
I just opened Photoshop and I have 2 sketches of Sidon in it. I didn't remember doing it. So I'm just throwing that cue in there.
Alright. So wait a minute. Simon?
Sidon.
Sidon?
Sidon.
What's Sidon?
From Breath of the Wild. The Shark Man.
Okay.
Prince Sidon.
So, okay, there's an idea. Is it Wukong X Sidon fanfiction that I have to write?
Fine,
they call me Bobastaya. We can make that.
fuck? I mean, they are both like
Yeah, I'm kind of
animals,
furry
like-
like because technically, like the Vestaya region from well, Terra is big aquatic.
That's one of the things.
It's
I
a
have no
nami,
knowledge. This is
and
actually one thing
the
that.
flywars that is like Rakan and Saya. Then the furry ones like Wukong, Nico, Rengar, Nidalee.
Yeah, there's the mermaid in League of Legends with boobs for no reason. And
They're for breeding purposes.
Okay.
someone had canon that's her airbags.
For crash. For the crashing waves.
All right, we have Monkey King. How do you spell Sidon?
S-I-N.
Okay.
Are we really
S-I-N.
doing this?
Should I not? I'm
I
okay.
don't know.
Gabe's never told me much about League of Legends lore, so all I know is that there's this hot monkey, and that's all I know.
I can give you a bit of lore if you wish.
Yeah, that'll help.
I'm sure someone
Okay.
will throw it.
So the symbolism of Wukong is, of course, the reckless student. He's
Okay.
a student from character called Master G. They
Okay.
teach him the lesson of the Wuyu. This is like a martial act with weapons to be one with the weapon you possess.
Okay.
And he's a reckless student, but a monkey of pure heart. So
Okay.
he's not a god in League of Legends. He's a race of mystical hybrids called Messiah that are like in a place Valorant that is the Runeterran, sorry, that is the universe called Ionia. And Ionia, it's a place that nature is combination with people and the things around it. So everything that can happen in nature, everything that lives in place knows it. Just like from Avatar, like the movie, that you can hit the tree and every avatar know what the fuck just happened. Basically, that kind of
Okay.
shit.
Okay.
But I think lately they made a story, like super cute story about Wukong. I think it was in the lore thing that he visited like the lunar festival.
Really? Huh,
Yeah,
I missed that
it actually involves Peach and a certain Vastaya.
What?
Yes, it is
Oh, I
out
need it.
canon. I'm not
need it.
joking. I need to
I need
search it for you
Yes,
Yeah.
because people been saying, and I remember that, and I'm sorry, I'm sure you gonna remember that as well.
yeah.
They ship Wukong with a certain Vastaya called Ari. That is the legend of the Kitsune, a woman with 9 tails.
Okay.
And pointy fox here.
The fox lady.
And since they have been like having a lot of lore for her lately because of the marketing thing,
Mhm.
they say they have a friend. I think they got friends, and I don't know about a friend with the same characteristics as her as being a Vastaya, but both reckless of not knowing how to control their powers. So they know each other. We personally think that the one they know is Wukong, because he's the only male Vastaya that lives close to her. Besides Rakan, but Rakan and Saya are like a married couple. Everyone loves them. So they are like sheep. People is like, yeah, we think it's canon. We don't care if it's not. We think it's canon.
Okay.
Yes. To me, it's canon enough.
Okay.
So yeah, he knows how to swing his bonk. I don't know what it's called. Baton, I don't know. It's
So-
thank you.
I was trying to look up. I
I
was
don't
trying.
know. It's a thing that goes bonk. It's
stuff
pretty
that-
hard.
Yeah, it's hard, and also it gets very big or very small depending on how he wants. He can control.
Yeah.
We're talking about a staff, right?
Yeah.
Okay,
Now,
good.
You can use it whatever you want.
All right. Okay. Because the funny part was I was trying to figure out how to spell Sin. You said S-I-N. I was like, his name is Sindon. So I was trying to find out the name, and
You have
I
everything but the
type
name.
I type in Sindon Zelda Shark, and the first thing's an article that says the Legend of Zelda character players are getting horny for this new shark
Yes.
character.
I mean,
Yeah,
sounds
of
a lot
course.
right.
Yeah.
Shidon.
Yeah, I'm not surprised that people made it.
He's the bright sun in my empty day.
The real problem is, every time you say Sidon, I think the word Psyduck, and it's really throwing me off.
And I think if you want to take this in a funny thing,
Yeah.
this is another piece of lore from League of Legends. League of Legends is like Marvel at this point. They have like different dimensions.
Oh,
So there's this dimension where people go to like super schools like Boku no Hero. I don't know how the freak is called, but there's Wukong in that universe. He's a student from a college, from a super power college.
Wait.
Oh,
That
right.
Wait,
Yeah, the
Sun
school.
Wukong is in Boku no Chocolate Macadamia?
No. It's like
Let me show you a photo of the skin.
Okay.
yeah, basically.
But I'm gonna quickly
some
put over here so that the chat can understand what we're talking about.
like basically, there's an
Yeah,
AU.
I have
where-
there's,
Also,
I'm showing you. This is a skin, a special skin for everything.
okay.
But
Also,
in that universe, he's half human, half monkey.
What?
He's
I'm
not
gonna
completely
kill.
monkey.
Well, not kill. I'm gonna slap someone at Riot in
Also-
Minecraft.
You can slap
Also-
my brother.
Also, hello, Riziel. How you doing?
I'm joking. Please don't.
Yeah. Like you give me permission. I'm like,
No.
Yeah, so we may be writing using this lad and Sun Wukong for the story tonight. Okay.
oh no.
Yeah.
It wasn't my idea at first. I just saw what I have in my sketch today.
Well, we can add other things. The stew doesn't have to have just 2 ingredients here.
Do we?
If it's just 2 characters stuck in a room, what do you think's going to happen in any story? They're going to talk, and it's going to be boring.
Depending where you're writing it for.
Yeah.
If it is Wattpad, anything can happen.
Yeah. Oh, they're at the FurCon. Oh, nice. Nice.
Everyone's wearing cosplay. Hooray.
Could you imagine a story of Sun Wukong sneaking into a furry convention and be like, ha ha ha, no one knows I'm here.
You can do that.
That would be a great story.
And then we can have Sidon and be like, hey, are you referring
Wait a minute.
to Scully? And there's this huge argument of Scully.
Okay, why are they, okay, so the story is, they sneak into FurCon.
Falco from
Okay, why are they sneaking into a furry convention?
And they're arguing about furries, featherlings, galleys. Point. We need to add a featherling.
Wait.
It's
Okay.
the server. Look,
No, I don't want to be. Why do I have to be in my own story?
I
Okay.
don't care. You asked us for being here. There's some server there because he
Well, I guess I'm
is a
observing
furry.
now. Great, I'm in my own story. No.
Yes.
They met at the FurCon. Okay, but here's the question: why did Sun Wukong go to?
He will probably go for fun.
Okay, so
To
he's.
To be honest,
Convention.
his whole characteristics will be like, hey, I can be here. Nobody's gonna tell me anything. I don't have to be the guardian of the Wu. You blah blah. So he's like chilling there, and then be like, oh, you have a nice fursuit. Oh, it's my skin. Ah, that's what.
Okay,
Right,
then.
Wukong and Sidon, they both think that the other is a cosplay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Until like
So
they go to the room.
why?
What?
Why? Why are they going to the room? Why are they going to the room, Gail?
That scale from 100 to 1,000.
Because one of them gets like
Free or something?
No.
I
But,
forgot my
like
keys.
one of them gets full, gets like a drink drop on them or something, and they get wet, and it's like, oh, just go to my room to get changed because it's closer. And they go to
Okay.
that room, but it's like everyone thinks.
But it can be
everyone
even funnier. Drop the water on Sidon.
Oh.
It just completely slips down like
Riziel just goes,
leave a
Gail.
mark, and you're
Gail.
like, real scales. That's the thing. Yes, I have crafted myself.
All right, I'm liking this story. So, okay,
It's
Sun
sweating
Wukong is
there,
sneaking
you see
into.
that?
Okay,
Please,
okay.
Gideon Goddess, please don't make me discover.
Okay, Sun Wukong is sneaking to Furcon to relax. Prince Sidon is there for sushi. And why is Observer there? Why am I there at a furry
You're
convention?
supposed to teleport randomly, don't ya?
I observe
You
things.
accidentally show up
You
there.
just show up there, right?
Oh,
someone
God.
Smash you in
No,
the face, you completely teleport nowhere but there. Yeah.
Oh God, no! Because remember, I go from Yeah. Hold on, let me say. As we all know, my character has very deep lore. Ahem, hem. So let me. I get to show this to.
Very deep.
Very deep. Let me quickly show this one, the Sombras. Behold, I'm going to show off everything there is to know about my character. This is my premiere. This is Observer. He burb from end.
We don't see any. Ah, okay.
We'll see.
Anyway, that's my premiere. Back to the game.
Congratulations, I have given you the powers to teleport by the magic of writing.
Okay, so Riziel says that Observer is trying to find out what furries are. So the important part is there's one of two ways to understand Riziel, inside and outside of Minecraft. If you're trying to end his life in Minecraft, you have to go to the end. And if you're outside of Minecraft, you have to go to the end of everything. So he's just going back in time constantly, trying to figure it out. Seeing if he can break that cycle. Alright, so Observer's there to see what the fuck this is. Okay.
You're saying all of that thing, making him look menacing, and I just turn to my left to see my tablet and see the sketch I show you of my character completely lifting from the floor.
Hell yeah.
Just completely harmless. Yes, look at that fluffy thing. It's
Oh! Hold on a second. And oop. What
Give me a
the?
sec, I'm gonna try
What?
to
Why
open
is
the
he?
window because it's stuck.
Why is he purple?
Who? What?
Wukong.
Wait,
He's
where?
not purple, he's blue. In that skin, he's blue.
Okay,
Oh,
you're
the-
right.
the
It.
spool one? Yeah.
But the normal one, he's brown.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say because that's the thing is like I've been telling this to Gabe and Gabe's been slowly learning the lesson, which is purple means corruption.
Alright. He's earthy colors. He's completely brown with by I don't know how to call that color in English. It's brown, red, and
We often
Like
call
it's
it either
brown.
tan or khaki, if it's that kind of like pants brown color.
beige.
Yeah, beige would work. Hold on,
Beige.
let's look up
Oh,
what the word
yeah.
beige
If
means.
I search book on League of Legends, if I scroll down, I see
Beige.
art.
I was gonna say,
Will never leave me. I
There
mean,
we
that's better than fishy love.
yeah. So this is the feeling we're getting off of Wukong. This color, beige.
Yeah.
Our beige existence.
Oh my god. Yeah, you're not wrong. No, but I was gonna say Wukong in the half human, half monkey Wukong thing. He's not purple. I think it's
Shoot.
just the lighting. He's supposed to be blue, as much as I know.
He's supposed to be blue. The skin is blue. I think I have the concept like saved on my computer because I have to work with some stuff of that skin.
Yeah.
Oh,
We won't ask anymore, but
No. I just have to make like.
that would be a cooler design with the blue skin of the skin and then the beige fur.
Here's the actual color, like the
Okay.
model. I don't know how to
Pretty
speak.
Model.
Model.
You got it.
El modelo.
The
Yeah, I-
fan
So
It's
here's a
like
question:
the
why
concept.
does he have the red around the eyes?
Because yes, Chinese thing.
Okay.
Right, this man has no fucking reason. He's not
China.
supposed to be a monkey. Right,
He's not a monkey.
yeah.
He's not. Have you
Yeah.
seen the concept art?
Uh,
The tail is attached. It's not a tail.
Oh no.
Real-
That
I
makes
am
it worse.
gonna believe.
Yeah, watch it.
Oh my god. Where
It's
is
not a monkey. It's like a part of the belt.
All right. Yeah.
I am
Okay.
gonna slap. Well, not your brother, but I'm gonna slap someone in Minecraft.
You can
from
see
Riot.
someone is called Taylor Jensen. That's the name of the concept artist. You can go go search him.
You.
And if you see the model, the tail looks like I'm gonna have to call it in Spanish because I don't know how it's name. Cola de rata, the thing. You know the el cordoncito cola de rata. The one that looks every pulsera has. But if you see like the concept, I saw you I give you the thing, the 3D model of the thing. The tail looks weird.
Huh. Oh well,
Like-
it's not supposed to be a tail, so it makes sense.
Yeah,
But also,
They
First,
heard Gail's
I
monkey
said Kanye
idol.
West, and now this. I am so disappointed.
Yeah,
I don't know. I
Riziel in
actually
chat
like
says that they're
something
hurting your
like
monkey
that.
idol.
Look how they keep massacring. my
Look
boy.
how they massacred my boy.
They took out his tail or his fur. He
I
has to be
think my favorite from Wukong is either the Shadow Island one or the Mecha. Those are pretty good.
oh, the mecha. I'm like, I prefer to not not acknowledge that one exists because I don't want to draw it because it's a mecha, and
I could draw it for you. I don't like.
What the heck
I
is
like
this song?
drawing
It also
mecha things.
didn't catch my attention that much. But yeah, the Shadow
Wukong,
Isles one.
the Shadow Isles, and the
Hmm.
one. I don't know if it's the
Good one.
green. I really like green.
Yeah, I love those two. Yeah, the one of the shining. How is it? Shining something. The one where he's like the sun god or whatever. Not the sun
Yeah.
god. The monkey
In
king
game
god and
looks
everything.
amazing.
Yeah, dude.
But splasher wise, I don't like it.
I
He
don't
looks
even
like a
remember the
macaco.
splash art. I don't
one.
even remember this.
Is this one? I'm actually watching thing. I have my eyes every. I have 3 screens. I can go wild with it. That one. He looks.
Oh, yeah,
he looks
he
like a macaco. And the Chinese version of the Wukong Kin, I think it's more the character than the one in ADUA. Because that one screams.
Right.
That
Yeah, that
one
one's
screams
cool.
Song Wukong.
Yeah. He's so
I know that.
buff and
I know
fat.
that car is without of context because I'm just sending this to you.
I'm just Wukong is so cool, but also they detach his tail for the fucking skin.
Yes.
And so
because
much.
they are supposed to be.
I mean, he looks cool. I'm not gonna lie. Part of the how you call it, inspiration for Hunchon Bats was that skin. If you notice,
Yeah.
that the character, the design at least, it came out after that Wukong came out. It was like, oh
Okay.
shit.
I think
If
we
you
have a
wanna
story.
actually see, like corrupt. Let me
Oh.
show you how Shadow Eyes looks like, because that skin screams corruption.
He's so cool.
So, we have a story basics here. Sun Wukong's going to get a drink spilled on him, goes to Simon's room to change. They hear some commotion. They find out that something's appeared, something called Observer, and have to fight that thing and banish him back to the far future.
Oh.
Hey, I like it. That's the one that is a Wukong with corruption. Carl.
Hold on. Is there
That's
purple?
the evil Wukong. It's actually green because corruption in League of Legends it's green.
Okay.
Destruction in League of Legends is purple.
Okay.
That's what the void is?
That's the boy. The
Ah.
boy is purple. Because I'm just gonna show you my new wife.
It's a new wife?
Collect them all.
She's the prettiest creature in the world.
On
She's
top
Velvet,
of
the newest boy champion.
Denny's.
Oh.
She literally lures people with his face. Her fake face. Because the chest thing is actually body. The head
Oh my
is
God,
just a charm. Like, hi, I'm pretty, then I'm gonna eat.
Yeah, that looks like Baron. Or at least some like old version of Baron.
Yeah, because she is the mother of the boy. That's the new
her
boy lord they've spit out lately. I love her. You should
Oh.
see that. You should see that. Let me show you the trailer because you're gonna like the cinematic thing.
Oh yeah, if it's anything like Arcane, probably.
No, I think it's better because
Oh,
sometimes
better.
you know, because since it's a short thing, they put nuts in it
Oh,
and
todo lo que sea.
lo que será.
All right, so we got our first opening line. On top of a Denny's, Sun Wukong finished off the milkshake he had stolen from the kitchen.
That makes sense.
Yeah,
He,
he
you
was
could totally make that scene in your head, like he actually make a clone to chat with cashier.
I was originally gonna have it one that he took from the trash, but I remember now that
He can clone himself.
well, also that if you're gonna eat food out of the trash, you don't want to eat anything dairy.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Strange survival tip I've learned.
Oh, by being in college.
No, actually, due to a French film. There was a interesting video about a man in France that goes to like organic markets and stuff and dumpster dives, going, "Yeah, this stuff's still good," and he saves a lot of money. He's like a naturalist activist or something. Anyway, so we have our opening is on top of a Denny's. Sun Wukong finished off the milkshake he had stolen from the kitchen. What flavor, guys? What flavor?
Banana or peach. Those.
Bitch, yeah. Oh my god, I'm looking at the cinematic.
The
and I'm like,
cinematic is good. Like since
But,
it's
like-
short, they go bonkers.
yeah, the level of detail is insane.
I actually like the English version more because I like the voice of Velvet in English. But the Spanish one is not bad. I just love she traumatized Kaisa. I hate Kaisa.
Why? Why she?
Because
Doesn't do anything.
the problem is her looks. She's
She's-
supposed to be a boy champion, and all I can see is ass and
Yeah, she looks like a mix of Ari and the bird girl with the
Saya.
couple. Yeah.
And I absolutely hate it because I was so mad at the design that I went full on digging on the concept. Then there was a concept art where she was like monster-like, and I was, why is this not canon?
Okay.
Can I have this back, please?
Yeah, they just.
They just went for big ass and big boobs, and it sells. I'm not gonna.
I
lie,
mean,
it's
yeah,
one
it does sell.
Yeah.
It's one of the newest champion that has been in KDA, has been in
Yeah.
Star Guardian, has been in like a lot of guidelines that it's super heavy like.
Riziel is asking if you work at Riot, and
Not really, but let's say I have eyes and ears there.
yeah. All right.
I actually have my tickets for the finals already
Where is it?
because he's here in Mexico.
What?
It's in Ciudad de Mexico.
No way! Oh my god! If I had my Fiddlesticks skin, my Fiddlesticks skin. Oh my god! My Fiddlesticks cosplay. I would love to like redo it and like rework it so I can make it into that. I
My
had
brother
the.
sent me because he's at the office.
Oh,
There's the new cosplay from Fiddlesticks, the newest
Oh.
skin. It's on the display there. I'm sending it to you because it's amazing.
oh no, Fiddles, my boy.
Look at that.
Holy shit, what? What
He's,
skin is it?
wow. I love it. I'm gonna send you the card because to be honest, the craftsman of the skin of the
Holy.
piece is
I don't think I've
Wow.
seen the skin though. Is this a new one?
it's the newest. There's are you actually gonna love this story because it's in this new event of Star Guardians. Fiddlesticks is a lost Star Guardian. He got sucked into the void by bad feelings. At a point, they tried to protect everyone and tried to swallow them whole, protect them, not die. But he didn't know he was doing evil. He
I
was
can't
one of the
believe
first Star Guardians, and he tried
Holy
to save
shit.
everyone. Zoe goes mad because Fiddlesticks was her best friend. It's super sad. I remember seeing it was like so sad.
What is this? Madoka
It's
times
so
100.
yeah, it's Madoka. And also they confirm Talia's trans comic.
Hell yeah.
She's a trans, and it's super cute because everything is like she's super insecure and everything until she tells her friend what happened in the past, and they were like, "Yeah, we love you." It was like, "Ah."
Oh, that's adorable. Wait, remind me, who's Talia?
the one, the airbender.
Oh my god, she's from long ago. I remember
Yeah.
the cinematic that they had for her was like very damn awesome. What? She's trans? That's awesome.
Yeah,
so she's gonna have
trans.
she's
She
gonna
already
have
has her flags and everything. I mean, they've been teasing her being trans already. When the first story when they talked Yasuo, he told him, "You need to be free. Let go of your past. Things change. So do you."
Oh, I need to see
And
that
since
again.
that, people were like, and in the, I think the yeah, old party, Talia. I always say Talia because I don't care. Talia. Her color palette, one of their chromas, translate.
Ah!
Here it is. I have fun at it. So yeah, it's like 100% confirmed and has confirmed and everything. And every story she has is about acceptance of herself and the beauty to come.
You know, that makes a lot of sense. Like, yeah, the whole accepting yourself and like loving yourself and all that. And it's like, yeah, I hear that all the time. But it's a trans person.
Yeah. It was a pretty thing. I think actually my brother was the ones who told me like completely stuff because he told me because he was there in the period they were planning that, and I was like, I'm gonna cry. How am I supposed to hold these tears of happiness? Everything is so wholesome now. Fuck this game, it's so toxic.
What
But
the?
yeah, Nizia was asking for the
This thing.
Fiddlesticks, corrupted magical girl Fiddlesticks.
You
Oh my god, it's a
playing it.
witch! It's a witch from Madoka.
Yeah. Have you seen the splasher? Let me show you the splasher. It's oof.
It's like Tim Burton meets World of Warcraft.
The name of the skin is Star Nemesis Fiddle. But the composition of the art splash of the skin for me is like a pleasure to the eyes. I'm sending you already. I'm sending as well. I think from all the skins, the composition of that skin art-wise thing, I was almost like baffled.
Oh, is
So
this the thing that's
cute.
gonna get me back into League? Fucking shit, ass balls.
I can
Oh,
open
this is so
League and
cool.
show
Like,
you the
yeah,
things. I have
I'm gonna
already
say
everything.
when
for it.
Fiddlesticks got the rework, at first it was like, oh, it's no longer my like pile of sticks, boy. But it's just so badass, and I'm like, I want to play again, but I didn't play it.
I actually love the final redesign of Six. I think it fits him well. And he is a tormentor of everyone now in Runeterra. He knows everything about everyone, and he shows them in the film. He knows. I have a lot of quotes.
Doesn't he have a quote for Jinx? It's like, it's your fault or something.
Yeah, for Jinx,
Like
for Vi, for Akali,
like,
for Mort.
And that was like before Arcane, so after Arcane, everyone was like, ah!
And there's like a music video promoting like the songs for the event of Thalia and Fiddlesticks doing in like cheap anime style, and I absolutely adore it.
Oh, oh my god, I love him.
He's absolutely slaying it, babe.
Slay.
Look at that! Look at the big boy.
Holy shit! He's stealing it.
Yeah, he's winging it. And I just love like the full version of his body just being fancy ass Fiddlesticks. I'm trying to find because the human version they made for him was absolutely pretty. I'm not gonna lie, it was pretty. And he has like the little horsey thing. Cute.
Wait, you mean Talia?
No, this is Fiddlesticks in the cinematic thing of Stargate and Sandy. I don't know if it's gonna break your heart. That's him.
Aww.
Well, that's them. They didn't say anything about.
Oh, it was a unicorn.
They have a unicorn. They're super cute. I absolutely adore it.
Oh my my god!
They have absolutely adored it.
Precious baby must protect.
I cried. I cried so bad. That part of the story was like, I'm supposed to be filled with rage. I'm playing League. I don't want to have sad feelings.
You already have enough feelings playing League.
Yes. So they throw me that shit on me, and I just love. I wish one day I have the skill from Riot, our team. I really wish that's a thing I want to accomplish because their composition, line, everything. It's like they make me feel things that I don't want to feel, and I like it because of that.
Yeah. That's one thing I'll always be though. Like League, the game, fuck it. The community, fuck it. But the lore and the art, oh my god, all of it. Yes.
Nom 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 nom. Give me all that shit. Please.
Yeah.
And now I play Wild Rift.
Is Wild Rift like League? Is it the same? Or is it faster or what?
It's faster. I think it's even simpler. It's fun.
Oh,
It's actually fun.
Sorry about the links, Carl's focusing. No, I just, you guys are having fun talking, so I don't want to interrupt it while I'm writing.
I'm reading while you're writing.
Yeah.
While I'm talking.
But also, Riziel says that Fid is a human woman.
So they both went. To be honest, I didn't pay like much attention. I was already having tears in my eye. I can read with tears in my eyes. So I don't know. And there's supposed like being a third story about the Guardians in Legends of Frontera, but to be honest, I have zero patience in car games.
Oh, that game. Oh man, yeah, I don't think I want to play it. Why don't they do like more shit? Like, didn't they do a game about like bilge water? It's called like.
I actually played that game. Highly recommended. Nothing to do with gameplay. It's called the Runit game. It's an RPG from turns with it's Eloy, Pike, Ari, Fort, and Brom.
Oh god, dude! If they were to make like I only seen a bit of footage, but I really don't know the story or anything. But I'm like, this is the
really
shit
good story.
I want.
And to be honest, I think you and Yasuo, you're gonna be a bit heartbroken because in that game, Yasuo has like a crush in Ari, and Ari has a crush in Yasuo. I'm gonna kill him. So yeah, that maybe it's gonna get you heartbroken because yeah, they kind of be like at the end, yeah, we're gonna start dating, you know?
God damn it!
Because
okay,
they tell the story about why Ari hides.
Wait, Ari what?
She in the new lore and everything worldwide, Ari hides from people because she's afraid of taking out the loved one.
Yeah, didn't she kill like someone?
His husband.
Yeah. No.
By a kitsune rage thing, basically biting dust.
No, but it's alright.
But I just love the game because Eloy tries to flirt with Brom. Brown has no clue.
Cute.
They are absolutely adorable. And my boy, my dead corpse boy, Spike, it's the most wholesome yet deadly thing ever. And I absolutely adore him.
Alright.
But anyways, Carl, go on, please. I'm so sorry.
It's fine. I'm happy to hear you both happy. You can see what I'm writing. If you want me to read it, we can put it in the robot voice. Hold on.
Okay. I was supposed to be sketching you writing, and I'm just here talking.
Hold on, I'm trying to.
It's part of the fun. But I was gonna say, I like the headcanon that like Ari and Wukong, they're kind of like a long-term thing, but they don't really like bang. And so Ari like goes around and bangs other people like this just for fun. But Wukong is asexual, so he kind of lets her. That's kind of my fun headcanon because also in the book Journey to the West, Wukong is like 100% asexual. You can see it in his face, and it's like, oh, that's
I,
so
to be
boring.
honest, can 100% think that could be canon because I think what you think is like being a monk.
Oh right,
So,
right. Huh.
Master, you
That makes
never
sense.
have a lover,
That's right. They're like
and
the only Wujuru
technically,
people.
he was one of the last used because I think in the Legend of Runeterra, there's like another Wuju cards for him. But yeah,
Ah. Oh, okay. See, that makes even more sense. Hell yeah. Okay, I'll start forgiving them about making Wukong not a monkey, not a king either. Like the original. It's like I've been mad all these years, but I'm starting to be like, okay,
All right,
I
let's see how
accept
this is progressing.
it. Wait,
On
what?
top of a Denny's, Sun Wukong finished off the milkshake he stolen from the kitchen.
Oh yeah,
Ah,
the text
peaches.
is like
He
very
sighed and
small
tossed the
on the
cup over
screen.
the
I mean,
edge.
it's fine.
Oh,
I can read it now,
oh
but
yeah. Oh,
in
you
the
guys can't hear this either, can you?
I'll be back.
no.
I'm gonna try to open my window because my door's been closed and I'm
Okay.
boiling hot. Be right back.
Okay. I should
Yeah, we
probably
cannot
share
hear
the
it.
audio. Okay. 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 How did I do this last time? Okay. Okay. There it is. There it is. There it is. There it is.
Woo.
There it is. All right. All right. All right. All right. All right. There
On top of a Denny's, Sun Wukong
I'm
finished
coming
off the
in.
milkshake he stolen from the kitchen. Ah, peaches. He sighed and tossed the cup over the edge. He waited a moment to hear the hollow ring of it landing in the trash. He swished his bushy tail and scratched at his arm at a second. Some monk had told him to be here. Something about crystal chalice and the end of the world. Sun Wukong stretched and looked around. Not too much was happening in this realm. Then he felt something oddly crawling up his back a moment, and he shivered, beige fur on end as he looked around. Something was up. It was like someone was watching Wukong. Wukong whistled a bit, and jumped off the roof. He fell a moment until a cloud swooped from above and caught the monkey mid-jump. The nimbus streaked across the sky, while Wukong kept scanning around the area. This world had a lot of built-up gray buildings and wires. It made it a bit hard to find anything. Roads spread out every direction.
That's what we got so far.
I love it.
All
I
right.
love how the AI is trying to read Wukong, but it sounds different every time, and every time it's not right.
Wukong?
Wukong.
Wukan.
Wakan.
Wukong.
Wukon.
Okay.
Wakan.
Stop. Okay. I saw.
Wakan. Wakan.
Wukong.
El
There.
Wacal.
El guajolote Macías.
Soy el guajolote Macías. I love that. That's the best. When someone asks me where's the peak in Mexican dub, I always say James from Team
Yes.
Rocket.
So
I
good.
absolutely adore him.
Okay.
Y cierra la boca porque te huele a chorizo.
We're going
What the
to
fuck?
zoom in.
James, what a legend.
We're going to zoom in a little bit so that it's even easier to read for the audience. All right? That easier to read? All right. Okay.
Maybe.
So, Wukong is getting tired.
Okay.
Yes. What?
Oh my god, Niziel is like slowly bringing Gale to the dark side. Nah!
Yeah.
I'm not. I always say, and I'm actually a college teacher. I always ask the question: "You guys play League of Legends?" If I say everyone says no, I'll be like, "Great, keep it like that." Someone say yes. Your next homework is to stop playing for at least a week.
Yep.
Good.
And there
Hello,
I am
Elsa
playing while
Midi.
refill my health.
And that is the crow of Sombras. I'll be linking. I'll be linking their Twitch channel in a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because hold on a second while we're writing fan fiction involving Monkey. Not that monkey.
Monkey.
Other monkey.
Monkey. More monkeys.
Yes, more monkeys.
Ooh.
This is like cooking for a child, where they're just like more sprinkles, If there was more monkeys.
Yes, please. I love it.
Where
Is
is?
this the right amount of monkey? No. More monkey.
Needs more
There's
monkey.
never need of a male monkey.
How much
And it's
monkey
funny
do you
because
want? At least 5
I'm just
times
gonna
the
say I'm
detail.
just gonna say something that probably gonna get burned after.
Okay.
I really don't like monkeys irreal. I
No,
don't
that's
know why. If it's because I hate humans as well. So monkeys remind me, but I'll always be like, I'm in the zoo and everything is like, oh, there's a monkey area. I'm not going. I'm not getting close to that hell of a place.
No,
They can
That
throw
hell of a
poop
boss?
at me and stones. I don't want it.
yeah, they can throw poop at you or kill you if they want.
I have never liked monkeys. Can go grab spiders and snakes and everything that can kill me. But
monkeys, it's
if
like,
I see
whoa.
a monk, it's like I like lemurs.
Ah, yeah, those are very
Lemurs
chill.
are absolutely adorable. They're fluffy. They have like squirrel tails. I don't know what to call them. They're like spike up
They
and
have
very fluffy. But if
they
I
have
see
striped
a
tails, yeah.
chimpanzee, an orangutan, or anything like that, I'm like, I'm gonna go away soon,
So that
like right now.
this creature does not kill me.
And let me not talk about gorillas.
Oh
Gorillas
yeah,
freak
gorillas.
me out. I love. They're huge. They can tear trees apart.
They can like yeah, they can crush your head. I'm pretty sure.
And
With
I
their
hate
hands.
Oh yeah.
bowing scare me a lot.
But we know, yeah, those are evil.
Those things are the spawn of Satan in real life.
Oh yeah. I mean,
Yeah,
though,
well,
if
But June is a good monkey. I like that monkey. I acceptance that monkey.
Yay! Yeah, that's good. That's all you need.
I was gonna
So
say,
that's all you
like,
need.
if there was anything evil for us to be spawned from, it was apes. Thank God.
Of
Yeah.
course. They have thumbs. That's nothing
Yeah.
more evil than thumbs.
Well, that means raccoons are evil too, which actually,
They're
yeah,
kind of like
they are kind of
trash
evil. Yeah,
pandas.
raccoons have
I
done some fucked up shit.
hate pandas. But
I guess yeah, the smarter the animal, the more asshole they are. Like
Well, except for
dolphins.
dolphins,
bonobos.
for example, I gotta say, crows
People.
are pretty intelligent and not dicks. In the meantime, magpies, those are dicks.
Well, okay, yeah, crows. If crows are evil to you, it's because you did something bad to them, right?
But magpies, they are just bad because they like to be mad.
Well, magpies just like shiny objects. They're like crow's dumb cousin.
And they are
Aw.
super aggressive. Like if
Oh
it's
yeah.
like there's like how is swapping season in Australia?
Hmm.
They can completely whoosh over your head
Oh yeah.
just because they want to, because they are jerks.
Yeah.
And I absolutely love them because they look like tiny crows with a tuxedo.
Yeah, I remember one of the guys I watch a lot is a guy named Dank Pods, and he has a friend named James, and James has like a barn that one of those birds got stuck in. Uh,
Oh.
you're in the monkey group. Riziel, the do you want me to put them in the finca? Do you want me to like put these links in the finca? I guess. And where would I put them? I guess I'll put them in the
I guess
stream
the-
section. I'll put them in the streams. In the
Yeah,
self
sure.
promo. Yeah, I'll put them in the self promo. All right. We all know where Gale is, but just in case, don't forget. Wait, what happens if I put you in self promo? Will that cause anything to break, Gabe?
No, I don't
We'll
think
find
so.
out.
I mean, pretty much the entire Discord is a self promo.
Yeah.
So I guess
And
it's...
then, okay. And then we're gonna put Sombruses is there as well. Boop and a boop and a monkey boop. I guess that's the thing. For me, certain type of monkeys, I'm like, that thing looks chill. I just don't want it in
Touch
my
it,
house.
get close to it.
Yeah.
just want to whoosh myself out of existence from their presence. Thank you
There
very much.
there are certain monkeys that I would want to pet, except for I know that I've seen the teeth, and I'm
Oh
like,
yeah.
no, no,
I don't
no.
know. So monkey's weird. Monkey
Yeah,
scares
they
me.
have fucking their teeth.
they, they,
Yeah.
they can be threatening when they want to. They can get bigger because they can stand in the fucking tail sometimes.
Mhm.
That thing scares me.
Now, okay. Here's an important hypothetical. So, if which would be worse, if monkeys got bigger or if we got smaller?
To be honest, it
Oh
doesn't
god.
matter. Monkeys are dangerous even if they're small ones.
Have you heard
I have
about?
seen
Oh,
I
okay.
have seen stories locally where I lived before, Culiacan.
Hmm.
There was a lady that has like a cappuccino monkey
Oh
Oh
as
no.
pet, and that thing jumped on her head, bite her 6 times,
Yeah.
completely pull off part of her face, and
Yep.
she died from rabies.
Yep.
oh
So
god.
no matter the size, monkey then
I just
Yeah,
remember
that
there's
makes
a video called "My Grandfather Got Monkeys Banned in Sweden," and it was a guy telling the story about how his grandfather bought a monkey, and it eventually, uh, that that breed of monkey, when it's trying to kill something to eat it, it'll first bite the back of your leg to like attack your tendons, and then it'll go for your neck. So the grandmother and this little kid come back to the grandfather bleeding out of the back of his ankles with his hands clasped around his neck, going, "The monkey's in the kitchen! The monkey's in the kitchen!" And after that, Sweden actually made a law going, "You can't buy these as a regular person. You need some sort of license."
But also, didn't the guy get it like in like suspicious situations? Just found someone. He's like, "Hey, do you want to buy a monkey?"
Yeah.
give me the monkey.
The best
That's
part is I've told Gabe
that's
this.
June adopting his Nick's
My
brother.
my dad's
What?
family did that. They bought a monkey
Why would you buy a monkey?
because it was
They are
weird.
a spawn of Satan.
That was the thing. Was
Please do
pretty much,
not touch those things.
yeah. They eventually had to return it. They bought it for about like $150 in the 1950s. They returned it for 250.
Oh god.
And that is the
I mean,
1950s
that
money.
that
That's a
was
lot of
cheap.
money. That's that's not cheap. Each a house was $4,000.
Do you guys
Oh,
buy
that's
houses?
I wish.
oh
I wish we
yeah.
had those. By the way, Elsa
Boomers
Meaty
thing.
says here's a good idea for you, Gabe. Do Florida Man articles, but with Roka.
Yeah.
Yes.
That is a great idea.
There's a lot of
Oh my god.
Mexican one because I don't know why people likes pets so much. I remember there was this tale about a tiger in where I live that got
Oh
out
my god.
of
This.
for the place, and he ended up in a taqueria. That in the back of the taqueria there is like 6 peacocks.
Oh.
So no,
That's
it wasn't only the exotic tiger, but 6 peacocks.
that's.
That it was like
This
if you
sounds
hear
like
of
the
it
start
like
of a
that's
joke.
like that sounds like a zoo.
Yeah, that sounds like the setup for like a bad joke, which is like, so you walk into the back room and there's a tiger and six peacocks. And
So
you're just like,
I
what?
remember reading the news, and the funny thing, my mom's I don't know where the name workstation thing, whatever store was like 2 streets from where that was happening. And I remember because that taqueria was one of the favorites from my mom. So she asked me to go buy her two tacos. So when I arrived to the taqueria, there was like police and the firemen and the zoo personnel, and I was like,
Mhm.
"What's going on?"
You just see a
And
man
then
armed with like the world's biggest net and the
no, you know how they actually take the tiger out?
how.
The owner came, called him by his name, and took him from the neck just like a bad puppy.
Aw.
Oh my god.
Because
Aw.
hashtag Mexico.
Yeah.
Woo! They fear nothing. If there, any of
We
them
just
were
the
swearing
only
something.
thing we fear is us.
I mean,
Yeah.
I bet in that
There's
guy's mind,
actually
that in
there's
that guy's
actually I
mind,
think
he
a
was pretty
picture.
much like, if I don't take care of this, I'm going to be embarrassed. I'd rather die than be embarrassed.
Yeah.
I think there's
Uh,
a photo of lately. I think weeks ago, a tiger got loose from a private home that's in
Oh
another
my
part of the
god.
city,
there's a lot of those
Oh,
in the
I heard about
and
US,
he
yeah.
that.
entered inside. I think it was a butcher store, and the
Yeah.
butcher took him by the neck and just tossed it out of the store.
Like,
And
no
he
chance.
was
He's
like,
like, no,
"Cállese,
no, no, no,
quite."
no, no,
He's
no.
like, "Hey, go away! Whoop!
Sáquese, perro.
Sáquese animal, cochino gato."
Oh my
And I
god.
was like, "Christ, why? That's why we don't have health insurance."
Oh yeah. We just.
Because we
Oh
get in so
god.
many things. Ah,
I mean, it
Mexico,
is true, I
Mexico.
guess. Yeah, I love my Mexico. It's like, would I love to live here my entire life? No.
No.
I love my Mexico.
We are weird. I like what we are weird.
Yeah.
Mhm.
That's what I like. We are so weird that when we see weird things from the world, it's like, wait, that's weird. It's not normal, huh?
Yeah.
Like people, like I was watching the news today, and people in Europe were like, "Oh, it's so cold. We decide to let the children play in the pool." And then I remember my whole life, people being like in the public fountains, just
Oh my god.
completely washing themselves
Oh yeah,
completely
no,
bad
we have
stuff.
that in
Like
California too.
that's normal,
Yeah, but like,
isn't
That's
it?
that's not normal, but it is done enough that you're just like, ah, yes. The
but
morning routines of just people washing themselves in the public fountains, half the time
is
screaming.
isn't that often like, well, people are like under the influence or something?
It's okay, it's a combination of people that are high, it's people that are homeless, as well as just some families roll that way. I remember when I went to
Yeah.
college in San Jose, there would be these little like mothers. I can't necessarily say where they were from. I don't remember the language too well, but I don't think it was English. But they would just show up at the fountain, and the kids would jump in and splash around, and the mom would be like, "Yeah, I'm doing good." I'm like, "You know what? This is fine."
No, well, I'm not gonna say
Yeah,
anything. So I wish that was me.
yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, and
same.
Riziel has to go. Take care.
Hi,
All
guy.
right. Have a good night.
Yeah. So let's see.
But yeah, what a good times. I mean, I don't
To
think I've seen people bathing
I
in
have
the fountains anymore.
just go to Andares and you can see the children's walking in the.
Oh fuck
I,
that.
I
Well, not
actually
that
saw that.
nice.
I think a week ago.
Oh, okay. I just
So
haven't been out much
trust
then.
me, you haven't been out. That's all.
Yeah.
And to be honest, for example, in Midtown, the fountains next to the dolphin scream ice cream,
Yeah.
people like to just go put their feet there. Like, oh, there's water. I like water.
They don't tell them anything. They just go do that. That's it.
There,
No one
there's
cares.
oftentimes little signs that'll be like, "Don't go in the fountain." That doesn't stop
Please,
nobody. What
can you
if I?
please do not step there? Thank you very mucho.
I just
But
remember.
we are Mexicans. We don't care.
I just remember in there's a guy named William Osmond. He's like an inventor on YouTube. And one time he made this little like pumpkin boat, and he was like testing it in a fountain, and this this pretty much a kind of unfortunately like a homeless person that was losing their mind was like, "How dare you? That's mine!" And then he's like, The person started cursing him out because he was in his fountain with a pumpkin.
Oh my god.
It's very common in LA, sadly. It's also very common here in the Bay Area, but not as common. All right.
Today, I felt old.
Oh.
I went say hi to students, and I was like explaining some stuff from my class. And then I said, "Oh, just like the Wind Waker from the GameCube." And everybody gave me the look of I don't know what the hell you're talking about.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no way.
And then I turned to the coordinator and asked how much age difference there is. 8 years, and I was like, oh,
8 years.
eight
So they were
years?
like,
We are
so they were
eight
like
years
16.
apart. They are like 17 and 25.
And
Oh god.
so they'd never even heard of a GameCube? Not at all?
They heard, but they never play anything. They are the kind of people that play ending of seven generation and starting from the eighth one and the new era.
Okay.
So I had to I
Boring.
had to remake my conversation because they don't even know what Ares was.
Holy
Oh.
shit.
So I was like, I was going to say my back hurts, but my back already hurts all the time, so that doesn't
Yeah.
do anything.
Hmm.
But
I
I
do hope
felt
it's feeling
so
better.
old. I am. I'm actually.
Yeah.
I was some therapy today.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Completely
nice.
getting wrecked from it, but I
Good.
like it.
Yeah. No,
It's
that's
valid. But to be
I
honest, I highly recommend it.
when I got physical therapy for my bad arm, it is you lay down at a table, you're feeling just somewhat afraid, and a giant guy just comes over and goes, "All right, let's take a look at that." And he just takes his thumb and just puts it somehow under my shoulder blade. I'm like, ah,
Oh,
oh.
that hurts so.
It hurts for a second, and you're like,
Then it's
oh.
pleasure.
Yeah, it's the
You're like,
weirdest thing.
ah.
It hurts like man.
The,
Ah, oh.
the first day of my examination, he had me on the bed. He was checking the back of my shoulder blades, and I felt how his fingers went down my back under my shoulder blade. They pulled them up, and I felt one of his fingers pinch like a ball. And I remember going
Oh.
like, because he
Yeah.
was
Oh
like,
my
I
god.
was checking. I already saw this, like, so I could crack it. And it was like that felt so good, but at the same time so bad. I absolutely love it. 10 out of
I'm
10
just
would recommend this experience.
I'm just imagining
Oh god.
a crow that's like on a table, and then you hear a pop, and he's like, oh, it fluffs up, and then it goes, ah! Looking around, going, ah.
It goes fluffy.
Puffy. But yeah, actually, I'm in the more extreme sessions right now, so that we start with electromagnetic stuff in my back to like relax the muscles.
Does
Then
that
it's
work?
like, yes, it feels wonderful. I actually one time fell asleep.
Oh, okay.
He
That's
was putting those in my lumbar region, the lower part of the back. And I remember that I was laying on my belly with my arms crossed over my head,
Mhm.
laying down. And I fell asleep. And the thing that woke me up was my mom saying, "Don't fall asleep." And I'm just like,
good. Oh.
I was already on my third dream. Help me.
Mhm.
I don't get enough sleep. I don't know what sleep is. Sleep is for people that manage to control the life. I live by energy and mostly water, especially water.
Sleep is good sometimes.
How do you sleep? Tell me. Tell me your secret, monkey.
Because
Okay.
I don't know.
No,
I would
he-
imagine.
he-
Are
part
we,
of
are we turning the Tom Barber's kid?
okay. I was gonna
Yeah.
say that you first, Gabe. You first.
What? No, no, no. It's fine. Go ahead.
So one of the secrets of Gabe sleeping is me going, Gabe, you need to sleep.
Yeah.
I will sometimes be chatting with Gabe, and then I look over at the screen, and Gabe's head is just on the table. I'm like, you can rest, and Gabe's like, but it's the
When
middle
it's
of the day.
resting, that you.
So here's
There's
this.
so
Here's the
much
second
work to
thing.
do.
So one of the things that really helps is a sleep mask.
Alright, but they don't do anything for me.
Here's a
I've been
question.
taking it since my 8 years old.
Hmm.
Remember that I have like neuro things problems,
Mm-hmm.
so I have been already. I think that the thing I'm actually going to wanna try lately. I'm gonna say it in code words because yes, is the Happy Leaf gummies
Ah, okay.
Ah.
because I wanna sleep. I really want
Yeah.
to sleep. I
Yeah.
wanna know what people do when they sleep.
Okay.
They just sleep.
Because I was gonna say, when whenever I tried to use sleep masks, I was like, these things don't really work too well. And then I got one from a little tiny Japanese store, and it's amazing because they're like, So we had a secret, and I'm like, tell me. And they're like, we just poured a flap on it. I'm like, it's magic. The reason why the flap works is because I am so white, my skin reflects light from my nose into my eyes.
Carl, watch.
Watch what? Watch what? Eh? Oh, come on, machine, please. Aw, so tired and angry. I love it. Thank you.
Rewriting.
Cute.
So tired and
Keep
angry.
peace.
Okay.
Hiangi. No, talk to me. I'm Angie.
He angry because we are making bean story.
Oh yeah.
Like, why am I here? Why am I writing myself? Is this self-insert?
Wait, are we here just a second?
Here. Yeah, and actually, I opened my photoshops in the last time I open it, and sometimes I have the thing that opens the last thing I was working on, so I go full focus on working on it. So the thing I open up to was this. I don't remember sketching that.
The what?
I can go. My brain can go for like, yeah, we have concentrate. We are a machine of working, and then it's like, when did I do this?
Oh, but it wasn't you. It was your hand.
Yeah, it was my hand.
Also, oh my god, I just saw something I thought was a fly, but no, it's just a very fat mosquito. Very big.
Ew.
Yikes. They probably already took a sip. Yeah,
Of yourself. Yeah, maybe. I gotta say, I am that person that mosquitoes do not bite.
Oh, how does it feel to be God's favorite?
You know what's even better? I have seen mosquito bite me and then die afterwards.
Oh wow.
They're just like,
That's
the salt!
awesome. Too much salt. Oh yeah,
Yeah, I
it's
don't
because you
know.
play League of Legends.
Yeah, I'm salty. I'm so sorry. Mosquitoes. I guess I bet in salt.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I don't know why.
That's awesome.
I used to wear sleep masks every night when I was a. I don't like sleep masks. I feel like I'm dying
I mean, it
because
makes sense.
I wear glasses, so I technically can't sleep without them. So like waking up and literally be blind is like whole nightmare.
Oh yeah, that's understandable. I've heard I don't know, weighted blankets can be very like nice, but for some people it just feels like they're trapped and so on and so on. So
Yeah.
like it depends on the person.
My biggest fear is become blind. Like
Mm-hmm.
waking up one day, not knowing if your eyes are open or closed.
Yeah.
Oh damn.
That's my biggest fear. And probably sky, falling from the sky, but maybe that won't happen here. Hopefully.
Yeah, hopefully we never know, but I'm like, well,
Yeah.
as long as I don't know. I feel like part of me, like if I were to go blind, like it wouldn't be the end of the world, but if I were to go deaf, that would be the end of the
You mean
world.
like
Because
no hearing?
yeah, like because it just like sound and music, just everything is like such a big
Yeah.
part of my life.
To be honest, losing any sense. Probably the last one I'll suffer is like smell.
Oh yeah,
I think I will prefer to lose the smell over every other like feeling. I don't
yeah.
sense, sorry. Because for example, voice, I am a pretty loud person. A really loud person. Losing my voice, I already have seen it once.
Mm-hmm.
When I was in chorus, my literally last performance, they had me singing a song called "The Queen of Night" or "La Reina de la Noche."
Mm-hmm.
That we all know that song by the high pitch, high thing. I was performing nicely, everything was going nice. When I have to stand, make the last note, I failed standing up straight right, and I broke a chord. I completely
What?
scarred a chord of my voice. This isn't my normal voice. My normal voice was like 3 tones higher.
Yeah.
Oh.
can actually
Oh
break
my
your
god.
went
vocal
deeper.
cords.
So I completely scratched my throat with that at
Hmm.
a point that I couldn't talk for like 5 months.
Damn. But like, who
So
the fuck makes you sing the Queen of the Night or whatever? Like without proper training, at least.
I have proper training. That was my sixth time I performed the song, but it's a
Oh.
song that anything can go wrong. But I didn't know
Mm.
that. So I stand up not right, so my throat didn't have enough air to reach the note and scratching.
Oh god, now that's terrifying. Because like, yeah, when you hear like horror stories about like, well, going to the gym and like pushing yourself too much, and then something breaks, and it's like, okay, it happens the same with singing. So I would
But
have
it's a muscle.
assumed it's a the vocal cords. I don't fucking know.
It is a
But
muscle. But yeah, it was
yeah,
that
yeah.
was the end of me singing. That's why sometimes when people are you can sing it, yeah, I can, but I won't. Back
Hmm.
memories.
I but can I? Yes. Will I? No.
No.
Oh yeah, no, not even in dreams I'd be able to sing that. And I do have training, but like not constant. I didn't really like do constant training on the singing. But that song, I was always like, oh, I want to sing it one day. And to this day, I haven't been able to. Just too hard.
I gotta say, it's a really hard.
Yeah.
Like the kind of strength you need on the diaphragm. It's it's a monster. You have to have like a lot of strength to push your ribs up and up at the sides.
I can imagine
So weird. I remember
upper.
like the first time I performed, I was so proud because that note can only go out if you have enough strength to push the
Mm,
air out. So it has to
yeah.
like a scream thing. You can do it lower, like in a whispers. No, you have to be all out, completely all out. So I
Yeah.
remember that on the training, it was like, hey, somebody's gonna be training the song. So if you hear loud screaming, it's normal. They're trying to reach the note. So don't be scared because it
Don't
was
call the
like
police.
it was a loud scream,
Hmm.
but a loud scream that requires no tongue, no lip, just a
Ooh.
pure throat. It was so hard. Then I ripped my throat. The end.
Hmm.
Oh god, that's terrifying.
Yep.
And I went from soprano to tenor.
Hmm.
Yeah. I mean, being tenor is awesome. I think I was. I think I used to be a soprano, but like I trained myself enough to go down. So I'm not tenor, or I'm at least mezzo. So
Maybe
it's
mezzo.
like between like the low female voice and the high female voice. Like there's a
Yeah, the
middle
mezzo
one.
and the soprano. I was
Yeah.
a
So.
variation of soprano that's called the light soprano or the lightning
Mm,
soprano. That are the ones that can go super high, like in a high pitched tone, but can go lower
mm.
like a mezzo.
Ah, okay.
So I
Okay,
have
that's
like a
perfect.
singular vocal vibrator. So my voice could vibrate once I reach a certain tone
Mm. Oh
naturally.
god.
I remember controlling that was so weird because you feel like like twinkling in your throat, like it's tickles, tickle, tickle, and you want to stop, but it's normal. Weird.
Oh god.
Why
Yeah.
is the monkey having his butt in my peak, Carl?
Moving him. There we go.
But also because the oh wow.
Because the transparency, we don't know why it goes transparent. Look, the monkey
It's okay. I
disappears.
can be in the white space and just be like a reminder, a grim reminder to humanity.
Why he go? Why?
I don't know
I
why
Weird.
don't
it's
know.
transparent.
It's the model that
I
Gabe gave me as some
I
sort of.
am I am dark enough. Their place.
Yeah, yeah. I'm the
So
like I
put
can only
his tail in my pig. How
Always
dare you?
lurking. There he is.
Singing
the
high
lurking
soprano
monkey.
in Carlos class entire just to sit with my friends. You are a champ.
Yeah.
I totally hate chorus, but they give me a like a discount on my thing to pay. So I
Oh,
stay there for like 6 years or 8.
oh, that's awesome.
So yeah, I was
Okay, yeah,
like,
but
yeah, I have made you win like 5 contests. Give me the money. I want to keep studying.
hell yeah. And then you broke your
Then I
your neck.
bust up my throat.
You broke your neck. It's like, well,
And
not
I
exactly,
actually,
but
when I was like in those period of my life, I went sick from my how they are called in English, amígdalas in Spanish. I'm gonna try to see it in English.
oh my god.
Tonsils?
Tonsils?
Tonsils. Yeah.
Oh yeah, they're the two things at the back of your throat that
Yeah.
are part of
Yeah, those
your
things.
I
Yeah.
went
immune.
so sick of those things so
Hmm.
many times that I remember my doctor was, one more time you get sick,
Yeah, they're
you're going
removing
out.
them. Yep.
And the problem is that they mostly do nothing. Yes, for normal people. But if you do singing, those things work like cushions.
Hmm.
They calm down the throat so you can sing louder.
Also, we have found that everyone thought they did nothing. They're actually pretty important to like the immune system. And to show how much things changed. When my dad was a little kid, one of the kids got tonsillitis. So the doctor came and removed everyone's tonsils.
Oh
They're just like, oh, we'll just get rid of all of them. Ah. And now they're like, oh yeah, if you have tonsils, you have a better chance fighting a whole bunch of things that affect your throat, things that affect your mucous membrane, and they're like, oh yeah, if you just started removing them willy nilly, it's probably a bad idea. And my dad's like, great.
no.
It's
Also,
kind
Also,
they
of
have
that doesn't have them?
yeah. My like I said, my
Yeah.
dad's brothers or sisters got sick,
Yeah.
so the doctor came and removed everyone's tonsils.
Oh god.
Everyone got the tonsillectomy. Yeah.
they told me because I literally one time I got them so infected
Hmm.
that one of them was white.
Yeah.
Oh damn.
So they were like, if that thing doesn't go well, it's going out.
Yeah.
And I was like, I don't want surgery on my throat. Please step away. I like my body as it is for now.
Yeah.
Oh god.
Please.
I actually get what's called tonsil stones, which are those little like white nodules that come out of them.
Yeah, just like kidney stones.
Yeah. And the worst thing I remember I found out my brother told me is like, you know those stink a lot, right? I was like, what do you mean? And like I guess they're filled with bacteria and he found out he has a friend that has the same thing where he gets tonsil stones, except for what he would do is if he got them, he would carefully take one out and then squish it under the nose of somebody. And they're the
Oh,
most
I would do
vile
that.
smelling things. So you're like,
Oh,
ah.
There's someone in Minecraft there.
you can
Oh
say
god.
that's actually a old
That's
because
it's
you
just
guys
cruel.
spill like balls of dead things.
Yeah, they're just rotting cells, so the smell is super powerful. And yeah, he would sneak up like his sister would be napping, and then he would just sneak up behind her, and then with it one in his hand, he'd go squish right into her nose, and she'd be like,
I
ah.
always have because I have smelled those
Yeah, yeah.
because I have infections and sometimes I thought it was like the thing of your stomach when they go up and down and blah blah blah.
Oh yeah,
But it was actually one of those things. I
yeah,
didn't
yeah.
know. So I remember like coughing and throwing one of them.
Mm-hmm.
And of course curiosity and humans like
You're
I
like,
need to
what's
make
this? Oh no.
but then you were like I was
Yeah,
like, oh my
yeah,
god,
yeah,
what
yeah,
is this smell?
yeah, yeah.
Process to smell it again.
Yeah, that's the natural response is this smells awful.
Smells it again.
Ah, ah. Yeah,
Yeah, that's me with alcohol though.
yeah.
I was like, this so how can people drink this?
Smells it again.
That's one of the funny things is that we found a drink that Gabe likes, which is Bailey's
Because
cream.
that thing is
Yeah,
pure sugar.
yeah.
Yeah.
we also
It's just
found
sugar.
we
You
also
can,
found out.
yeah.
Yeah, we also found Kahlua is a good one for Gabe.
Oh, it's so good. If you mix
I
it
love
with your
Kahlua.
daily coffee, oof,
Oh
and with
yeah.
ice, yeah.
It's so
Really
good.
good
No,
coffee.
no, like yeah, Kahlua. Now here's a I'm not sure if you've ever had this. It's pretty much it's just a bit of Kahlua and a bit of milk. That's it.
Oh yeah. They
Super good.
actually, I don't know if Ige have seen you anything about it. There's a brand here in Mexico that sells them like separate bottles, but in the same bottle.
Hmm.
so you can just turn it down and they mix together.
Ooh.
They are so. I love. Like, actually, the bottle looks really pretty. I'm gonna lie,
Hmm.
because I am a person that likes to watch like the brands of things.
Yeah, I don't think
Is
I've
the
seen
bottle
it.
as pretty as Hoon Chen Bats?
Yes,
Hey.
alright.
I love the anger
Parody.
that someone compliments you. Yo, I'm going to kill
Like,
you in
I'm gonna
Minecraft.
explode in cringe. Yes.
It's gonna be like that annoying kid at school. Beso, beso.
Fuck! Either that or the woo!
What?
Beso novio, se quieren ser
Fuck!
mis
And it's like, I don't know why, that's so
Can you guys
infuriating.
hear that? I hear chancla coming my way in
Oh, yeah.
Minecraft.
The
I
chancla is approaching slowly.
Johnny is sending me a message being 1v1 me Minecraft your server now.
I'm clearly gonna lose, but you know.
Maybe.
Oh, let me see if I can find it. There's a song. So there's
I
this
mean,
character in the original Dark Souls, and I only describe him as he has like a pog face, and he's like he has a
is the one
giant
with the
sword.
stairs?
I don't know if he's on the stairs. He just has a giant ass sword, and no one can beat him.
Ah, yeah. I remember a video like, but it's another video. A guy with with a cone of metal going
So
downstairs, and
yeah,
people edit like the sound, dun 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 dun. So pretty.
because
I love silly things.
there's an artist called Ken Ashcorp. He makes a bunch of songs. We'll call it sexually charged, but he actually did one about that guy, and it's like an MLG remix.
Oh
Let
Oh
me see if I can
no.
find it. Hold on, I'm trying to see if I can
Is
find
it
it.
the guy who beat like the maiden like 100 times?
No, that's the solo me guy. Ken.
Solo me. I love that. One of my favorite moves of the year. Solo.
Hmm.
Let me solo her.
Yeah. Let's see.
Sorry, I'm clipping my clouds.
Okay, okay. I was like, what is that? Oh.
Yes, I get like the thing with my hands. I need to have my claws like not in the way. So I
yeah.
stop
Well
myself.
trained.
Yeah.
Okay, I found the video. I also found one called Dunk Master Yi League of
Oh.
Legends Rock.
Ah,
Oh
yes.
no.
Dunk Master?
Those videos were gold.
All
Oh
right,
my
Thank
so
you
god.
for your existence. This
okay,
little
this is
crazy
the
shirt.
this is the video. The
It's
Monster
been
Energy
so long.
drink.
It's been so long I don't hear the term dunk
Oh
without
my god, I know that guy. Jesus
Yeah, this
Christ.
guy. He's got like a big open mouth. It's not a pog, but
Yes. Sucks.
It's funny 'cause, I think I haven't heard the term dunk like that since Undertale happened. Get dunked on.
yeah.
I
And
went
it's like,
with
oh yeah.
that with Darius. They have the dunking skin. And I remember because he says get dunked on.
Ah!
The song's so good.
Before Sans.
Holy shit. Okay.
So every night we was like, oh, Sans was the one who said it. Even older than yeah.
Probably just
The
Yeah. Maybe he
legend
plays League of
never
Legends.
dies.
Anyways, who you think maybe who will play? Sans Little Uncharted, who will be playing? I don't know why am I thinking this, but now it's in my mind. Maybe Atrox?
What was the question?
If Sans played League of Legends, what champion would he play?
And that's the song.
Timo.
I love that song.
Timo, yes, yes.
Oh god, not Timo. Even I know about Timo.
Yeah.
The Devils.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Oh, Timo.
No, no, no,
no.
no.
Wait, he's
Okay.
already here in the room. Oh
All right,
my
hold on.
God.
Okay, we can make out the lines of this. Hold on. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So, okay. All right.
Wow.
We
Oh
don't
no. Are
talk
we really doing this?
about Timo. No, 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 no. We
We
don't
don't
talk
talk
about
about him.
Timo. No,
No,
no, no.
no, no.
We.
He's already in the room. No, no, no. I
He's
can't
already in the
just. No, he's already in
jungle.
the room. The room. He goes invisible. He's already on the
But he
room.
jungles though.
You can
That's.
smell the shroom. I'm already rhyming. Oh boy, here we go.
We're doing a
He's
poem.
not
Okay,
jungle.
we can
He's
do a.
top lane.
Is it top lane? I thought it was mid
Yeah, he
lane.
was made for top
Oh, okay.
because he's supposed to like cover the entrance of the lane with the shroom so no one can gun him. But we know we are a piece of trash and we go every line we can with
Wow.
Timo tops the
Let
lane
this
and the
move.
champions as well. Oh!
Let the smell of shroom
What are we
endures.
doing? I just love that Carl doesn't even play League of Legends.
There's
Yeah, he
I
knows
I
enough.
played for a very short while. Around
I'm so
2009,
proud of you.
2010.
Like you know enough.
I think I started playing in 2011 and unfortunately never stopped.
All right, we have our haiku. Timo tops the lanes, but the smell of shroom endures. It is raining on Mount Fuji.
Alright. Is this AI generator?
No, this is a joke from Game Grumps, where they would take regular haikus and ruin them with the last line. It is raining on Mount Fuji because it just completely fucks up the style. But
I tried to make the same noise. It didn't work. Fuck.
see,
Monkey.
there are squeaks you
I can
can't
try to
do,
do my
Gail.
hiccups.
Yeah. Wait, what?
Okay.
My amazing hiccups that last for an hour.
Oh, yeah.
Elsumini did a good one. Roses are red, violets are blue. Everyone wants Wukong, so do you.
Oh my god. That's oh my god. That sounds like something Hoon would say in a like love letter or something. Like
Roses are.
In the PSA, please call.
Wait, the PSA? What?
The PSA is please call me.
Oh,
So soon.
Wink,
please.
like a wink emoji at the end, like not
Yeah.
the emoji from like the two dots with a comma and the
Yeah.
nose and the happy face.
Yeah.
That one.
No one seems more for Ruko except for, I mean,
Yeah,
yeah.
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 Yeah, I can confirm that. Absolutely.
Damn
Right.
it. No, it's funny because nowadays like the Wukong is a Lego Wukong. Like anybody, you tell anybody, oh, you know some Wukong. It's like, oh yeah, at least they picture the Lego Monkey King and stuff, and it's like, you know what? That's great. Keep it up. Fuck League of Legends, but also he's so hot.
But
Which
you know
one?
what? Tell me. Yes. The answer when things go weird is yes.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing. Is like, I don't know. One of the things. So I recently found out there is like a unabridged reading of the entirety of the Journey to the West. I'm going to soon listen to. And so there's an
Yeah.
interesting thing that they were talking about. Remember the Monkey King Black that's made by a Chinese studio? It
The
Yeah.
Black
um
Myth.
yeah, Black Myth. That's it. Thank you.
I
Um,
thought of like a Wukong with an actually black like race character.
no.
It's like, wait,
No.
Wukong has been black? I don't remember
No. What I meant was like, yeah, the Black Myth. My thought was like, oh, it's like, Wukong Light, Wukong Black, Wukong Extreme flavor. but um,
that.
but no, the Black Legend one says you will know sin, and I'm like, what
Ah,
sins are they talking about? Where are we going to go, Chinese developer? Tell me. I am curious.
But I love the.
I love that. I read it too. I absolutely adore 100% will agree.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I don't know why like my mind went straight when you were saying like Wukong Black, Wukong Light, and all. It's like that's the levels on the vibrating of the dildo. Hell yeah.
I wasn't going there.
Same.
Oh.
That comment.
It's the after dark hours. Wait, what'd you say?
The comment on the last
Oh,
comment.
when combining Rocket Head, and Rocket loves Legos, but not for the intended reason. He loves Legos because he pours the Legos on the ground on purpose, waiting for someone to step on there. Yeah, he would do that.
Yeah, I love it. That's I think that's the chaotic vibes I love about Broca. Because you put like all chaotic vibes thing. You
Yes.
completely assemble himself there. I gotta
Oh my
say,
god.
he's part of my emotion in life. If I can
Hell
do
yeah.
chaos, but just looking, I will.
It's like adorable, small chaos, a lot of hate, a lot of salto. Yes, perfect.
Welcome to I am chaotically neutral. I will want the people to burn, but I'm not burning them myself. I'm making them for me. Yay.
Good. Oh my god.
Hmm.
That's why I became a teacher.
Oh yeah. Yeah,
Because I
very
make
fitting.
yes,
Make
I
people
fear from
proper.
their hate and everything.
Yeah,
I
you
don't have
feed
to
from their
make them. I always say that I feel in their souls when I make the X. Because
Oh
it's
my
like,
god.
here, have your test, 20 open questions.
Oh.
Have fun. I have an
I
hour.
hate. I'm like I do not miss school being a student, but if I can like troll students like that, I would totally go. Yeah.
I have one of those like those tests of reading that you have to read the exam first, then answer it. No one read the exam. And the way
Oh
they
no.
and when they read like the last question and they read like, hey, this test is a joke. Don't answer anything. They
Oh,
were
that's
like,
amazing.
oh fuck. And if they like complete the exam, there's like a quote. If you already make the question in this exam, you have to answer it all. It now comes.
Oh my god. Brilliant.
This is
I am proud of your ego.
because nobody reads.
I know, same. Ugh.
Even myself, I was like, because I remember when I was like in middle school, I had a
Oh.
teacher that let us make us do that, and the test was like, read all the extras, the things before you answer. The first was like, go to question number 3 and circle the word tree, and they make you do a lot of
Oh.
stuff. And when you reach the end, it's like, have you read the whole test? Okay, now hand off the test to your teacher without saying any word.
Wow, that's
And I was
awesome.
like, why am I so dumb? And the class were lecture and comprehension. So yeah,
Oh, okay.
I failed the test. I didn't
Oh
read.
shit. Yeah, no, makes sense, and I am just so happy I never had one of
I
those
tried to
in my
uplift.
student life.
Life
Go
is
throw
a
it in the
joke.
plate. Nah.
So do I. Honk. Are you
Oh my god. Yeah,
I'm
ultimately
just
I just
quickly doing like checking something. Anyway, I'm still here.
uh,
I'm alive.
the day Rocket plushies come out, I'm ordering one instantly and throwing it in microwave, and Phoenix Art is like, no, throw it in a blender. No. Both things are
they
going
go
to explode. Yeah, they will go brr and they will explode, yeah. He will be unharmed.
the blades of the blender are gonna break.
Yeah.
I'm just. I think that one of the important parts is that if you're going to have a Roka plush, you may actually have to use a firework or some sort of fire
Like how?
Like a fire
to
hazard.
launch him.
Like in a
Oh!
no, like the thing they used to lounge like shirts in the concerts or like stuff like that.
The shirt bazooka thing.
The shirt bazooka.
Yes. Okay, that
Oh
works.
my
That
god.
works.
Oh,
That'll be
That'd be
good
the
because
perfect
Gabe doesn't
version.
like fireworks. Yeah.
Yeah,
but
I
doesn't
know,
make
but
any
like,
sound. That's like pressure air.
Hmm.
no, still loud noises make me go.
I know.
Just But no, I mean, if it's for a
Feast for
purpose, then yeah,
chaos.
I can totally. Yeah. He what?
Feast for chaos. Chaos always makes go
Ah,
fun.
yes, yes, chaos, of course. Like, yeah, I do like fire. However, I am very careful with the things I set on fire.
I don't.
Elsie Media
I
hates.
almost burned my grandma's house once.
Mm, I've
Yeah,
almost
she
burned
started
down my
throwing all the
friend's
time.
house twice.
Oh yeah, you do like fireworks, Carl.
I
I
love
just like
fireworks.
fire.
Yeah,
I don't like fireworks. I like fire.
I also like fire.
I remember when I was like a little creature world, my brother and I, we went to like my grandma's house mostly on weekends to take care of her, mostly. She tends to sleep for like 4 hours in the afternoon. So I
Right.
went to sneak in her room, grab her lighter and stuff because she was a smoker. She doesn't smoke anymore. She's still alive.
Hmm.
Oh, okay.
And we went downstairs and we got like cotton balls and acetona, alcohol, uh, lighters, matchers, anything that can light things on fire. And we discovered that if you set on fire like the alcohol you put in your hands, like in a gel, that thing that most people use now to disinfect their hands,
Oh yeah,
those things can set on fire.
I
But the
did not know that.
combustion state is so high that the fire is
The fire is invisible, you say?
yes,
Oh,
but
that's
can set
terrifying.
things on fire.
Oh,
So the heat goes so high. We were lighting things backyard. My grandma had a hat because it's already down, an Arrayan tree.
oh,
That it's a tree familiar with the family of the eucalyptus tree, but this one gives some sort of fruit. It's a pretty
Oh,
dry tree.
I was gonna say eucalyptus trees are oof.
So that thing set on fire
Yeah, they explode.
in a matter of seconds.
Yeah,
My
they're
brother
highly
was
flammable.
freaking out so bad because it was at night.
Yeah.
And the thing looked so
damn.
spooky. My brother was like 12. I was maybe like 5 or
I do
6.
hope it doesn't act like a regular eucalyptus tree. They're nicknamed widowmakers because they explode when on fire. They drop limbs all the time at the slightest breeze, and they routinely fall over. The
No,
only thing
since
that they're good at is being multiple.
they're not good for nothing
Yeah, there's a ton
because
of
they
them.
poison the floor.
Yeah, there's a ton of them here in California because a Australian company convinced Californians, yeah, these will be great for building railroads. The California government bought a ton of them, and then they found out, well, they're good for railroads in Australia where they're cooked by the sun into something hard. In the misty areas around San Francisco, they just rot. They'll grow
Yes.
up, then die, then grow up, then die. And we're like, they're all over the place now.
Oof.
In where I used to live, it was the same. They were everywhere.
Yeah,
And people were like, "Why do we have these trees here? We are like a pretty hot place. Yeah, they go super dry.
yeah.
We have the cool thing that it's actually a pretty humid place, so no wildfires. But those things were like no good. Please take it away." I remember my middle school and my high school and my everything because I studied there for like 12 years in the
Oh,
same place, same help of place. There was a part of the patio that has like a pure son of eucalyptus. It was so hot that area that I swear to anything that exists in this world, it was gonna set fire. But no, bees decided to live there. It was hot and has bees. I don't know what. I don't know why
that's so.
Mexico. It was a point with anything that has a soda has bees.
Hmm.
Ah,
I don't know if it was a thing for where I used to live, but there was always
Oh, bees
the
like bees really like that because the pretty much the pungentness of the eucalyptus discourages things like ants.
yes.
And yeah, same here. Eucalyptus trees, they explode, they catch on fire easily, they fall
And
over,
they
they
have
drop
bees.
limbs, and they're filled with bees. And so everyone's like going, "Why do we have these again?" Australia sold them to us.
Oh,
Australia, what did we do? What did we do that angered you?
what do we do to be here with you? It's Australia.
And Australia's just like, "Good day, yes."
Good day, mate.
just I just like the idea of that creepy guy that's like smiling, except for it's like the sniper from TF2.
Good day, mate.
Yes. Oh god.
Uh, Fancy living in those places. I already had things to kill me where I used to live. So please, don't.
Honestly, I used to be like, maybe I'd like to visit Australia someday, but I would never like live there. And then I found out like, did you know that like it's now at the point where it's like 1 in 3 people that live in Australia, or maybe 1 in 4, but I think it's more towards 3, were born in another country, just emigrated there. I'm like, okay, I'm liking this. Hello, Australia.
I mean, it's not a bad place to live in.
Oh, it
There's
looks.
no gacha in there. I absolutely love that idea of not
Mhm.
having games with gacha.
Mhm. Yeah.
So it's like maybe you're making me wanna consider myself living in a place where everything can kill me in my house.
I do remember. There was a, the, the famous GIF or like little mini movie that somebody like uh hit one of the there was and it's kind of sad because the spider wasn't doing anything, but it's one of those giant Australian spiders, and then somebody smashes it, and then thousands of baby spiders start going away, and the person just goes, "Ah!"
Oh, I love a video of a man like trying to spray down a spider, pretends to be dead, and then the cues the dark they do music and things
Yeah.
start running towards him.
Oh God, no, no, no. I,
I love spider.
I can tolerate spiders as long as they're not moving towards me. Otherwise, I will be like, oh.
There's
Same.
only one arthropod I fear.
Hmm.
Only one.
Crab.
And it's the giant centipede.
Mm-hmm.
The what?
That
Yeah,
thing, the
those are
giant centipede.
those are evil.
Oh, yeah.
Those
Oh,
things live in another spot of Mexico. I have once seen it one in my life.
oh no.
In a place you wish you never see one.
A
I was
bathroom?
in my no, in a trash can.
Yeah.
Oh,
I was in my uncle's house and I was going to throw something on the trash can. And I remember grabbing the lid, open it up, turning it to upside down in my hand, and throwing the thing. When I look at my hand with the lid on my hand, I
Oh.
saw a thing in the lid,
Yeah.
completely going nuts. And I can remember the sound of their legs scratching the plastic. And I remember letting out the loudest scream of my life, tossing the lid on the street, and seeing a car go over the thing, and then
Oh.
watching the thing walk like nothing had happened.
oh my god.
I
That's even more
fear
terrifying.
that thing,
Like,
my
I
whole
fear
life.
no
Don't-
man, but that
But
thing.
that
Don't-
thing,
The worst part is that bugs are actually getting bigger as the climate's heating up again. So there actually is like a group of scientists that are like, yeah, bugs are going to be actually like bigger.
Yeah.
that thing, at the end, that day, I was like, okay, I'm never gonna see one of those things ever again, right? Right? And then I learned those things are common where I live. And I remember living with fear of every single trash can I see in my life to open up that lid. I can see rats, I can see raccoons, I can see spiders, scorpions, don't care. But if I see a centipede of that size in my life, I probably go again because they have 3 pairs of jaws
Mm-hmm.
and one of the most corrosive bites the animal.
Yeah, it actually is like necrotizing. They have to clean the area. It's gross. My brother, of course, told me a bit about it because he loves to watch me squirm with medical facts.
Oh.
Yeah, it's one of the worst bites in an
Mhm.
like I think it's like the same this competition, right, as being bited off a Komodo dragon. That thing literally has rotten things in its mouth.
Yeah.
Oof.
Yeah.
But that thing is like, hey, I have 3 fangs. Every one of them has venom.
Yeah, pretty
close,
much.
I'm gonna kill you.
To quickly explain, the Komodo dragon usually doesn't kill things by biting off a bit. It kills things by biting things, that thing getting bitten by such rotten teeth that they get infected and die. And the Komodo dragon's like, oh boy, a meal!
Oh, meal!
Yeah,
Hey, man, I have
learned
found something to eat.
I learned that in Beastars.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. I learned that from Animal Planet. De Animales al Extremo.
When I was a little kid, I would watch Animal Planet, and I can't anymore because it's like, and here you can see the lion ripping apart the zebra. And as a kid, I was like, that's so cool! And I'm like, the poor zebra!
Yeah, no, that's always been me.
I've been the kid that was like, oh, cool. And then grows up and like, oh, cool.
Yeah, I am like, no, it's a zebra. And now
I just went from zero fear to still zero fear, but now I'm curious.
Yeah, no, I'm such a pussy. I don't dare kill bugs that I find in my house. Like, no matter how annoying that cockroach is, I'm not gonna kill it. Maybe I'm gonna push it away, or like, or like slap things away. But like, I'm not gonna kill it.
I have hands;
or,
they can die by my hand.
The only you first.
Go, Carl.
You first.
Yo,
The only bug that I will like kill is black widow spiders.
But they're nice.
Except for when they're okay. They're not really a problem at our new house, but they were all over our old house, and our dog kept on getting near them.
Okay, maybe yeah. Because here in Guadalajara, they're pretty common.
Oh yeah.
As the violinist spider as well. So we have one of the two of the most toxic spiders in the world. They're Australian, of course. Because they have like 6 more.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
But where I live in a like a poor part of Guadalajara, stuff like that. So it's like there's trees to the left, there is woods on the right, there's no human thing around. So widows, pretty common.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I remember like I have like a water dish for birds outside. I feed birds because I like birds. So one day I was cleaning it because I clean the dish like every week because mosquitoes, blah blah blah. So I turned that thing around because I cleaned it underneath as well, and I saw a widow with like 5 sacks of eggs, and I was like, whew. Anyways, where's the soap? So I throw them soap so they can drown soap. Because that's faster than water. So it was a humane way.
Yeah.
And then I drowned them.
Yep. Well, that's actually like one of the best traps you can do against. Yeah, the other one is fleas. Fleas and ticks. I'm like, I don't care about these things. I'm like, I'm sorry, but I gotta kill you. I will say, like, if I see a black widow and it's not near any part that I'm normally going or anything I care about going, I'm like, yeah, you're fine. Like, I remember there was one in the bathroom at work, and I just let it chill there because it was like, literally, I'm just sitting here under the sink. And I'm like, I'm not busying my head around the sink. I'm not going to be groping around under the sink. So I'm like, whatever. But,
you can live now.
But, fleas, oh my god, I hate those so much. Flea bites hurt. And
never been bitten by one.
Yeah. It's not fun, and you pretty much have to treat all the clothes. If you get bit by fleas, you have to then treat all of your clothes as if it may have flea eggs on it.
Wait, please, I forgot the name. I don't know why I mean flies. I had them in my hair.
Oh, lice. Yeah, those suck. I never had it myself, but I remember some of the kids in my class got it, and they came back shaved. They had their head shaved, and they had
my head by just the thought because that's experience I wish no one has to experience.
Yeah.
Because it's awful. Like I remember, like I never like sleeping because I can't. But trying to sleep with bleach on your head.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no,
Yeah.
this the mere thinking of it
I'm
makes
sorry.
me
I'm sorry.
shiver.
Let's go to something
But
else. Let's go to something else.
I don't mind.
Okay.
I don't care.
I just know that when I was little, like we had this. This is a memory I completely forgot about. So, like
Like a
my
memory.
family is very big. So like we have aunts and uncles all over Mexico,
Mexican.
and also yeah, and also in the United States. We have one time we got to meet one of our cousins about their same age as me and my cousins. Come from the United States. I think they were in Texas back then. Now they're in like
Mhm.
Oklahoma or whatever. And like it's like, oh, we're gonna meet like our gringo cousin. That's pretty cool. And like you would assume that they're like neat and clean, like from the United States, like what you see on TV, right? And it's like, no, well, I mean, she looks Mexican. She looks like us. That's fine. But she was full of like those lice things, and like to the point that like as soon as she visited, I think she left not too long after. But like the aunts and uncles already knew. It's like, oh shit, she came. We need to like quickly wash our kids with something to get rid of the lice. And thankfully that didn't grow on me. Like it did bother me for maybe like a day or two, but we were already treating it beforehand, so I didn't have to suffer too much. But it's just so funny that the fact that just the whole family knows already. They don't tell them anything to the cousin or the aunt, but it's like, oh well, she's gonna have lice.
Just so you know, Summers, you're breathing the mic.
Oh, sorry.
It's okay.
But yeah, that was a thing, and I'm like, oh god. Especially because we shared like a hairbrush and all that.
Yeah, and this is what you're. Well, that's the important part is once you know about it, you can deal with it. The problem is that it's like, if it hits a kindergarten, it becomes just like a complete mess. Yeah, like that was a common thing that when my mom was a teacher, that just like if the children are in kindergarten, first or second grade, they're getting lice checks. The second one of them scratching at their heads a lot. The second there's one kid's like, and then everyone's like, all right. Oh god, was it? I don't know what it was. Actually, I do know what it was. So there's a group I like called Red Letter Media. And they recently did what's called a Black Spine Junka. Black Spines are VHS tapes that have no writing on them. So you don't know what they are, and they'll play like a Jenga game with them. And one of the videos they got was this woman trying to, like, quote unquote, help schools with bullying, but was instead like bullying children. But there's this one scene of this one kid who has like one hand is down the front of his pants, one hand's down the back of his pants. He's just squirming all over, and the camera's just like sitting there, and everyone's like going, "Why did the camera on this child? Somebody, somebody stop this child!" And the kid's just like going there around there, just like this. What the fuck is happening? This is supposed to be like, I'm going to teach your children how to not bully by bullying them in front of a class so that they quote unquote get used to it, and then we're going to have a long slow pan over a school assembly while one kid is just having an absolute fit in the front. It was such a weird video. It was so uncomfortable. It was perfect for those guys because they were just laughing their asses off going, what is happening?
I feel like I kind of remember it, but at the same time.
Well, you haven't seen that one yet.
Oh, okay.
That one only came out yesterday.
Ah, right.
We've seen the other ones.
Okay.
What they do oftentimes is they like take random VHS tapes and watch them. So one of the ones they got was one of the ones they got randomly was it was like the trailer for a failed children's show called Rem Lazar, and it absolutely took over the internet. Where it's this like blue-haired. Imagine this story, Sombras. Imagine this story and tell me why you wouldn't want to put $1 million into this idea. So imagine the story is there are children at a school and they're encouraged to not be creative, but they want to be creative. So a little boy and a little girl both have the same imaginary friend who is this man with blue hair that they decide to go into the woods, dress up a mannequin, and summon him.
Is this a knock me? I am scared.
Probably you should.
Yep. And it's the music. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna find the music. It is okay.
As being creative.
Yeah.
Oh, I made a tree. Green is not a creative color.
Hola.
Color.
Are we going
Because they
British?
speak like British. To mock
British.
them. I love them.
Yeah.
I did come back. I'm so happy.
Remlazar.
It's so creepy and yet so disturbing and yet so wonderful. It's
Yeah.
just
The
like
thing-
my favorite kind of things.
Okay,
But
there it
that's
is.
the thing, that one's meant to be creepy and wonderful and epic,
Disturbing
but
and yes.
this one is supposed to be child friendly and
Mhm.
nice. You know, something you should
Childs
Okay.
are demons. We
We-
all know that.
We are going to listen to a little bit. This is the song that's supposed to, like, this is the song of the children.
Can I have the song of the kazoo instead?
because
You are my friend now. Let's play the kazoo together. I heard that you just
All right. Okay. Are you ready?
yeah.
What?
God, what's that?
Why isn't it playing?
Imagine, and we will journey through your hearts to a far and distant land.
Now there been skies, but not like this one. They always seem to
Oh.
What is this?
Dreams are real and they've just begun. They're yours if you want them that much. Some people put off for tomorrow the dreams that they are hoping for today.
Okay, you can stop now. It's too weird.
The worst part is like that's not even the worst song. There's a song called Higher, and I'm not going to play it, but I'm going to do the line. Well, in some place even higher, Remlaza. It's just
no,
it's that for 2 minutes solid.
it's
And
like
it-
don't tell kids to get.
I was going to
go
say
higher.
I'm glad Mexico doesn't have those things. Then my mind went backwards with things like pocas pocas pulgas, alebrijes y rebujos, la fábrica de chocolate, caramelos.
Trash is in every language. There's trash in
Those
every language.
those things.
In every land. In every
I
land, in
just
every
went
homeland, there
backwards.
is trash.
We are progressing, just backwards.
We
I
did
know.
not run, we simply advanced to a better position.
Because I'm trying to remember the song from that thing called Alebrijes y rebujos. It was a TV series of like a novela but for kids.
Oh my god! Today I saw like someone put the intro of Alebrijes y Rebujos
Yes.
with Stranger Things.
Because the intro was so dumb.
Oh my god!
Ah,
We've been
But it was
listening
like
to
a
Mixed
novela
Up.
for kids.
Alebrijes y tú siempre celebras así.
Ah!
Un dibujo tu será y todo sale siempre mal. Ah, alebrijes y rebujos soy así de siempre rebujos.
No, thankfully, that was after my time. I was like, I think in high school when that came out. So like, I was like, oh yeah, I'm older and I don't watch cartoons and stuff for kids. Then there's
You
me,
wanna
like,
know
my
what's
18
something super embarrassing?
Uh,
I discovered, not because I remember, but because my brother told me, I used to have a crush on the chaneque.
Chanek, that sounds
I'm-
like the name of
I'm
like a
gonna-
sicario.
I'm gonna
leader
show
or
you.
something.
I'm probably gonna awake something once I show
Oh,
you
no,
the
I'm
picture.
sure it will.
I hope you are ready.
I don't know. Let's see. El Chaneque sounds like. Oh, I. It is exactly like. It awakened like a memory that I had, that my brain had wiped for my own good.
Yes, my brain did too, but my
And
brother
it's-
was kind enough to make me remember.
Oh my god.
Because of course it was this novela.
Visions. I remember.
Now you are back in
I
time.
hate this. I hate. Okay, yeah. The most notable thing I remember from this show is like the girl with the like
The trenza thing.
ponytail slash pigtail slash balls on her
I
head.
remember
And
that
I
thing
remember
being
there was
a
a
hit.
time that like
Everybody
people were
was having
selling
those.
the balls, I guess, so you can like make your own.
I
And I
have.
was like, ugh.
I have. I also had like there was, I don't know if it was in Alebrijes y Rebujos or I don't remember. There was a thing you put on your ponytail, make it even
Wait,
higher. It was like a broche. You put in the back.
Hello.
What? Are you?
Hello.
We are feeling you with
Hello.
with what
Who is this?
what?
Who is this?
Well, I'm so
What just
confused.
happened?
I don't know. Okay.
Gabe?
Wait.
Gabe? I think we lost Gabe.
No.
Monkey? Monkey.
Ooh. Oh, we lost it.
Okay. In the meantime, here, we're gonna put some music. You'll love the image. There's the image.
Wait.
It's called First by Triple Q. It is a whole bunch of songs. This man
Yeah.
is a madman. Did you ever see this show, Fanboy and Chum Chum? It was.
It wasn't my
Oh, I
my
hear you
time.
guys now.
Hey, now we hear you too.
Hey.
Yay. I fanboy and chom chom. I still remember watching that for the first time, being like, "Oh, I like the rendering. Like, I like the colors and stuff." But then I just watched the intro and I'm like, "Yeah, no, never
I
again."
didn't. I mean, Chum Chum. They came like in my range of age to watch, but I didn't like it. I didn't watch it.
Yeah, I was. That's the thing. Like, I was maybe 20 or so. Like, I was like, I guess kids like this. It's like it reminds me of Jimmy Neutron. I'm like, oh yeah, I used to love Jimmy Neutron. This one, like, the graphics look prettier, right? So I'm like, oh, that's so cool and shit. I just never liked it myself. It's like I am not the demographic, and then. Yeah, I'm hearing that a lot of young people at the time they didn't like it either, and I'm like,
Oh yeah.
Wow.
I was
But I
still
was the kind of
watching.
person that watched Lazy Town till it was
that one's cool.
Hey, yeah.
because I really like it.
I'll say, like, I was a person that never entirely stopped watching cartoons. And I remember when that came out, I was like, it was like, is this better than Jimmy Neutron? Because Jimmy Neutron wasn't that
No.
good. And it was worse. And I was like,
Mm-hmm.
oh,
Wow.
wow, you replaced bad with worse. Good job, Nickelodeon.
Nickelodeon was either swish or good. There was no in between. Never. I was actually talking to that with my students today because we went to eat like in a Japanese place I really like, the one in Plaza del Sol, and they were putting like what was it, SpongeBob, but the newest ones. And I was that show used to be good, like the first and second season. After that, it went to shit, to bullshit. And it was actually the episode of the newest season when they traveled to like a weird city or something interdimensional. And I remember like eating my rice, take a sip of my tea, open my eyes, and look up to the TV
Mm-hmm.
and saw the image of uh, Squidward's suicide thing
Mm-hmm.
in this, and I was like, "What?" And I remember that I heard like a commotion about that. That oh, they put this in the real show. Oh, it's so creepy. Woo! And it was like, oh yeah, whatever. Then I
Yeah.
saw it, and it was like, oh, they really
Yeah.
did it.
They actually did it. Them absolute mad lads.
Why
The
did they
idiots.
do that?
Yep. Because they're desperately looking for ideas.
I saw pollo. I go, wow.
I
I offer me a pollo. Yes. My baby. Now that I read what Phoenix put about, well, of course, not something what we got. No, el coco no, el coco no. I know something worse. And it goes like.
I feel like
Que la pieza que va que dice, ¿cómo dice? 1, 2, 3, 4. That's the most ridiculous thing we have. And there's also a song that goes, caguate pistache, caguate pistache. ¿A cuánto la bolsa? ¿A cuánto la bolsa? ¡A 10 la bolsita! ¡A 10 la bolsita! ¿Quién la bolsa? Con sal y limón y chile, con sal y limón y chile, con sal y limón y
Me
chile.
writing music.
I remember growing up, place where you go like a family party or whatever, and I was eating so calm my birria with beans and sopa fria, so happy to exist in life because food is good. Then I opened my eyes and saw a guy walking on with a giant ass trumpet, a big ass drum, and some freaking guy with accordion. And I was like, please don't bring the keyboard. Please don't bring the keyboard. And then I see the keyboard and I was like,
It's all over.
it's over.
It all begins.
It's all over. I'm gonna die. And then I start hearing the same note. I was like, oh no, oh no. And then I see the guy approaching Mike. And I'm like, bueno, estamos pensando en una canción que no todo el mundo conoce. Ahora sí, ¡ay, va muy buena! ¡Oh, no! At that point, my brain goes black. It went from pleasure from eating to pain from existence. And then I hear the same note over and 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 over again. Then the keyboard guys look at the guy with accordion. The accordion one looks at the guy with a trumpet. They smile. And everything. The end.
Good
Okay.
And the song is El Sonidito.
Have you ever heard of the song Mbop?
Gabe, do you really just send me that video?
I knew you had seen it.
I hate you so much right now. You have no idea how you must enrage by that second.
Oh
my
yeah, I
God,
love
that's-
that. Dice.
I'm gonna make Carl laugh by some. Let me just search the video.
Oh my god. I love
Taylor
that. My
Henderson
first-
Scott was such a good animator. Where did he go? Where did he go?
Yeah,
He
we
did
miss
two
him.
things,
He's a
and they both blew up the internet, and that was it.
Oh, that's right. He never
One
came
is 6
back.
years ago, one is
6
7
years
years ago, and they so
Oh,
good, but now
God.
it's all gone.
I hope he's doing all right.
I'm sure Gabe has seen this video somewhere. I'm sure you have done it. But
I feel like I've seen screenshots, but not the or memes of it, but not the original.
you can have it for later, Car. If you want to see it now, you can. But this guy became so much of a meme.
Oh my god.
I just hate my people. I absolutely
These are you-
despise the people of the North.
These are your roots.
Because this is the thing when I say to people, I am from the north of Mexico. This
And they're
video
like, "Ah,
comes to their
los
mind and it's like, oh, te sabes los corridos tumbados y la banda. Y I'm just like, sorry, I don't speak stupid.
So this
Absolutely
this
despicable.
may make complete sense or may make no sense. This is Ed, and Eddie music.
Yes. Yes, absolutely 100% correct.
This is Ed, and Eddie music. This is like a scene where they're running around in the back of the alleys and they're trying to run away and the bully's like running through a bunch of garbage cans trying to get them. That's what it sounds like to me.
No way, it makes so much. I cannot.
It is.
unhear that.
You now have to imagine like,
It's
I will forever.
Eddie, but with
this is
Leonard
jazz
Cohen
without
outfit.
string instruments. This is jazz without string
New
instruments to me.
outfit, but running with el sonidito de fondo.
Yeah.
Ah,
There, Gabe, you have your next animatic. Just Roka being chased down an alley with this music and throwing stuff. Every time there's a symbol, just throwing shit.
But please, just make him stare dead at the screen at some point, just pressing a key.
Yeah.
pressing the key.
you know, there's a part of the song where you can only hear like clarinet.
Yeah.
Put a keyboard. Just make it look Dexter on the screen by pressing the keyboard.
Okay. Oh my god.
Like, and the back of the bed. And then it keeps running.
Yeah,
Oh
this
my
is.
god, that's
But, like,
amazing actually.
Just keep running that press screen, and they just and then they found the background. Look what he said.
Yeah.
The screen freezes and it keeps running, and it's a loop.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That would work.
It sounds like something for TikTok. Hell yeah.
Yeah, just have it it's a close up of his. He could be doing the face that Ganon does in the CDI when he gets really close, like "Dah!" and then then it goes his finger comes and goes "Do not dance, dance, watch." That's the start, and then it always ends at the face again as he runs into the screen.
I went to a flashback in my life, and I actually went to Sirius Kawase Tachi to hear it again. Then proceeds to immediately regret my decision, but keep listening anyways.
Oh no.
Because it's just, as I remember, a torture. Because it's the story of a dude from Esquinapa, that it's a city from Sinaloa. He went from Esquinapa to Mazatlan to work. He went to Esquinapa to Mazatlan work. He goes all nice with his beans and stuff. He goes and he's going to be selling peanuts and pistaches.
Oh.
And my brain is like, why is this song existing in life? Please take me away of my misery of being born in another spine of my country. Thank you.
But yeah, it reminds me a lot of like freeform jazz, but without string instruments.
I'm gonna let you have the song if you ever need something so dumb in my part of the country. Because I absolutely, I'm gonna send it to you. They already know the song, but I don't have a piece. Because if people ask me, do you like the music from Place You Were Born? I will say yes. There is like a really cute music with no lyrics. There's a song I really like that it's called El Niño Perdido, that is the lost child. But the whole song, it's about those two trumpets and the band, of course, that is like
nice.
one calling for the other all the time.
I like this one.
There's a lost child.
Oh.
And it's really good. I'm gonna... Niño Perdido.
Oh wait, you hadn't sent it yet. I was like, you're sending me this was like, this was not bad. It's less Ed and Eddie than the first one.
No, this is like the nice music from the place I was born. And I remember really nice because it's a story. It's a real story of
music
of a child that
unavailable.
Because of your country? Oh, have a taste of misery.
Wait a second. Got it to work.
It's actually, I remember.
I was gonna say that's America right there. I can't get it. Oh wait, I got it. How did you? You know what? Never mind.
And I remember that song a lot, and I really used to like it because in my city there was like this fountain show with music. So I remember this song how they interpreted in like lights and water, and I always found so pretty because it's basically the song about a tale of a mother that lost her son and found them, and it's the idea is pretty.
Oh, nice.
And when people ask me like, "Where's it?" Yeah, I like the actual music, not the one with people screaming how they're gonna bang a girl and be like the best of fun, and a guy selling me cacahuates touches, and a guy saying, "How can he say?" That's not my body. But the actual banda, pretty good.
Yeah, no, like I guess what would you would call a mainstream banda is like I don't know. I remember there was one of like a music video of like a guy like setting a car on fire with a girl inside or something like.
What?
And people were like, "Oh, this is like bad because of like violence against women and shit, and it's
That's
like,
an actual thing that's been done some places too.
Yeah,
I mean, yeah.
in my hometown, that's all the music videos. It's like
Yeah.
a fat guy with a super fancy looking hair that no one real in the world.
Yeah.
And then there is the
That's
song
pretty
that
hard
I
enough.
sent you that when they perform the song live,
Hmm.
one of the trumpets, it's like far away from everyone.
It's just
They
in the crowd.
slowly start walking when the song's starting because he's reuniting with his family.
Aw.
Oh, that's cute.
Yeah.
That's why I like that. And actually, it's really like festive thing, like,
Hmm.
and the actual like anthem of my country, the one plays in this kind of music that everyone knows as a meme because it's part of a meme. Because sí, señor, yo soy de rancho. Kevin Middleton wants to know. I know, and the song talks about various places of the place I was born, but the melody of the music is pretty good because it talks you about the largest Malecon America Latina. It's in Mazatlan, and talks you about the largest sunflower camp. I don't know, farm. I think it's Wasabi and stuff like that. It's really like places, but it's all in music and it's really pretty. I have never learned in my life because it's so large. And my memory is wasted. Oh, someone just sent me a Kirby cake. I won't be able to eat it. But yeah. How we ended up talking about this?
No idea.
Uh,
It's the magic of streaming.
I don't know, but I'm glad that we are because I want to put some of those the good norteño songs in our wedding, definitely.
Hmm.
We can't
Oh,
miss.
oh,
Can't
babe.
miss the
You
good,
are in here for a ride because I know a little song, baby.
good,
I
the
speak
good
so.
ones.
Yeah.
I trust you.
I know the good ones, the awful ones, and the ones who made you laugh because hold on, let me give you something.
Oh my god. God, my teenage self would hate me
Ahí viene
because
el toro. Ahí viene el toro. Te voy a poder cornear. Have you seen that song? Have you
I,
heard it in your life?
I I feel like I have, but
And
not.
I remember being in like my family meetings and everything. And the people will go in like a circle as the band is player, and maybe the one who's been in the birthday or someone has been bullied goes in the middle and puts his hands like he's been a bull and starts like running around. I
No
remember
way.
so much of that because one time one of my uncles that is kind of a chubby guy started running and then he trips over and makes like five people fall.
No.
And I was
That will be
laughing
me.
so hard
Oh my god.
that I was like maybe 8 years old.
Oh my god. Carl, is it okay if we try to do this in our wedding too?
Do what?
Maybe
To that game.
you should to
We
try
can
to,
try,
like,
but I
dance
know no
like
idea what you're talking
quebradita.
about.
Oh.
Your,
Yeah,
your,
somebody
your,
just-
your wedding dance is gonna be like quebradita.
Oh god,
What is
I'm
that?
gonna
I am afraid.
I'm gonna step on everyone's toes and then fall on my ass. That's what's gonna happen.
You know
That's the
what
fun
la
of it.
quebradita ahí? Millos.
Suddenly.
It's an amazing song.
Oh. El recodo.
¡Vámonos, Ivana! I actually like those kind of songs because the banda, like the original banda, is not bad. Like the songs are catchy, are moving. It makes you like want to like. Maybe no, it's
Yeah.
not something you're gonna hear all the time, but if you're at a party, it's like
Yeah.
maybe I can stand up and pretend I know how to move my feet.
I would
just
totally
enjoy.
like stand up and dance, yeah. Oh, yes, I've heard.
And
Yes,
you
I've
can,
heard this
and
one.
then you see the people dancing, and it's like, I think that girl is like 20 kilos, maybe. Jesus Christ, she's flying in the air, buddy.
Fucking
Please let them down.
Oh
You're
my
gonna,
God.
you have to learn this choreography, car. I'm so sorry, but
All right.
But we're gonna try.
if I'm being in charge of the music, you guys need to dance this. You decide who is who.
Oh
The,
no.
the problem is I don't know any of this. And also, whenever you're like, you have to do this song, I'm like, I'm thinking it's the song that's playing right now in the background. I'm like, wait, this song? Which is called Space Patrol Idiots.
Maybe. I just
Hold on.
love the people dancing this stuff because
So,
I am
I
an
thought you were
owl.
talking about this song here.
No, the ones that some are
The
singing.
last one.
Yeah.
Which is Green Day versus Space Patrol Lululoco.
Hell yeah.
Wait, I forgot an excellent song. How was it called? Let me catch up my mind. Oh, I forget the name. It's so iconic. I need to remember the name. Oh,
La
I need-
quebradita. That's quite awesome. Oh my god, he's sweeping the floor with
Que
her.
quiero pitar, no sé qué quiero pitar. Bailo, 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 sí. Oh my god. My brain is going full power. Come on, brain. Go work. Work.
Brain go brrr.
Brain. My brain has no thermal paste. It's all in my fingers. I had to clean my computer yesterday because my DC battery got like stuck with the processor.
Oof.
Ah, shit.
So I had to remove it like a whole piece. I was so scared of it. But it's everything, it's okay.
Yay.
I do not recommend that experience either in my life. I need to remember the name of this song because it's so iconic and every time I hear it, I have to sing it that I can remember.
Oh,
And of
God.
course, Karen is a lesson of Payaso del Rodeo. You know,
Oh yeah.
I don't mind teaching him. I am a super good teacher because I have 2 legs. Part of
Yes,
them.
but
So,
oh.
but I am a fast.
Collecting.
I am a fast payaso del rodeo.
Yes. Oh god. Yes, we need to have el payaso.
It is like
Oh god.
when you're studying in Mexico, there's like lessons you learn in your life, and there's 2 important lessons you learn for your whole life. And one of them is how to dance payaso del rodeo, and the next one is how to dance no rompas más. Because those 2 songs, no matter what part of Mexico you are, no matter if you're in the south, center, north, the beach side, doesn't matter. You're going to go to a quinceañera, and maybe around 10 p.m., 11 p.m., you're gonna start hearing taran, 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 and that thing is like a bell. It's like a bell. Every Mexican is like programmed to stand up, walk in the center of the stage. Everyone gets on a grid kind of thing, and then you see everyone like start moving their legs at the part of the song like dun, 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 dun. And then you feel their shake. It shakes in terror because we all dance at the same time, at the same speed, same direction. It's incredible. Maybe we are like a place where no one can get a point or anything. We can never get together to do anything. But you put payaso de rodeo or no rompas más, and you have a mass of people just programmed to dance. It's not a question. It's not an option. It's a thing you must do.
It's your obligation.
That I think you can actually be like a meme. Like, you're not Latino. How do you know? And the guy's sweating, like sweating so much, trying to control themselves, like.
Oh my god!
And then dancing.
Like the SpongeBob movie meme where like they're
I don't
trying to
need
get
it.
them to.
I don't need.
Oh no! I mean the movie one where they play the.
I am a Coopy
Cooper, yeah.
And the Latino just the Mexican just sweating while their feet is like tapping. The slow tap they do when they start the song with the feet.
Everyone just starts.
And then
No,
the guy just look faster and it goes dun 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 dun. Then you can see their hips just swinging right to left.
everyone starts shaking. Everyone starts moving. No, but like to give you an idea of how like what. How's it go? Like the Mexican drive to stand up when you hear that song is like you can imagine me dressed in all black, wearing a hat to cover my face or whatever, all emo. I don't talk to anybody. I wish I was home. I never get out of my seat. But the moment that song plays, I am
You
out
stand up.
there. I'm like
Doesn't
14,
matter.
15, and like my edgy years, you know. But
But
like,
I
no
think it's
matter
an
what
age.
happens,
It's like when you enter high school, you learn how to dance.
yeah,
Because I remember when I was like in 6th grade or something like that,
everyone steps on you.
we weren't allowed
Oh yeah,
there. It's like, no, you're too young. Like, but they look so cool. And I remember like when I was in 6th grade, we were start getting taught by the guys of the high school how to dance that thing.
oh
But when you got to the first grade of high school, you already know it. You don't know
yeah.
why or how. You already know how to dance that.
You just
It's like people
it's just
believe that we
implanted in
have
your
like
brain.
primal instincts, and we do. You put that song, and we do have primal instinct. Because I haven't met a single Mexican
That doesn't.
that doesn't know how to dance those.
Oh my god.
Not even a single one. I'm
I
sorry,
guess like
Carl.
I do remember. I do remember like being very young and I tried to get into dance, but like they would let us maybe like stand at the very edge, right? Like where there's nobody, because they will step on you if they don't see you, and especially if you don't know how to dance. And that's why it's like it's for the safety of the kids. And like once you're old enough or at least tall enough, it's like hell yeah, here we go.
You
Like,
can go and center, buddy. Because
such
it
a
is
pride.
dangerous.
Yeah,
It is
people don't
dangerous.
stop.
Like they don't stop. It's like we're like machines. Like once the song starts,
must dance.
everybody gathers. Like it was like a curse or something. Because we cannot, like, you can be eating so happy, being like, I'm not gonna stand up, and you start hearing the first beat. You're already standing up. Doesn't matter. You can leave your phone on the desk, your thing, your
Yeah.
wallet, but you don't care. You left the phone. You left everything. Just stand up, search for a place to stand, and start tapping your feet until the beat starts. Because you know, and we know that if there's a DJ on that thing, the song's gonna go fast. And oh boy, it's gonna go fast. And you gotta keep up. Because if you don't keep up, you're gonna get stomped.
Yeah, I love it when like
And you
there's a
start
DJ.
like easy part, it's payaso del rodeo. That's the easy one.
Yeah.
Then they
the slow
play
one.
the slowest one. No, payaso del rodeo is the fast one. The slow one is the one that has choreography.
Oh, really?
Because the payaso del rodeo is just jumping to the side, to front, to back, then roll, go back. But no rompas más is the 2 steps to the sides, then you tap your toe, then 2 steps to the other side, tap your toes, go back, go forward but don't go forward, when back and forth, then whip your feet and go to the right. You have to remember everything, because if you messed up the kick, you turn to the right side or the left side, and once you turn back, there's no going back into the rhythm, and you just go sad to your place to sit because you couldn't keep up with the rhythm.
But it's like
Then
the
you're
walk of shame. You're just
Because
like
you
living for
see
the strong
everyone
man.
watching you just go back to your seat. You are lame. You are not good enough. Go back to your place with tears in
You
your
failed.
eyes to
You
get a
failed as a
bite of your
Mexican.
taco. I think I'm projecting myself.
But it's no, it's
No,
alright.
to be honest,
I don't
I
have
actually
this
was pretty
stamina.
good.
Oh,
I gotta
man,
say,
would-
I was pretty bad at that. But you can put payaso rodeo or no rompas más. Oh boy, I know how to move my feet.
oh yeah, that they move themselves.
Yeah, it's like
They have a mind of their
I
own.
think we are robots. To be honest. Yeah, we are Mexicans do not exist. Sorry for everyone to do that, but Mexicans don't exist. We are like kind of like aliens. You know, Aztecas and Maya stuff. We are
Oh, yeah.
we are programmed. We are
That's
like a
right.
hive mind, and our
Hell
core
yeah.
is payaso del rodeo and it's like we need to share a message. Yeah, I understand.
I love like it's a hive mind. I made it. Did you see Stranger Things? The new season?
No, I don't
Ah, damn
watch.
it.
I'm sorry.
Oh no,
I'm
it's
so
alright.
bad watching series. So
No
so
worries.
bad. But
No
I
worries,
know the
we got
plot.
it.
I absolutely spoiled myself without being spoiled.
Okay.
My brother told me.
Oh, okay.
Because
but
you're not gonna watch it, right? Nope. I'm gonna spoil you anyways because you're gonna like it.
All right.
I was like, okay, I'm never gonna watch it.
Like the monsters are like a hive mind. I can imagine just like if the
No,
mind that is
that's not-
controlling everyone is
Pobre
Mexican.
corazón. Está quedando justo quiérelo.
Oh my
And
god,
the-
that
and
actually
the guys
sounds.
just whipping their arm for no reason in the middle of the fight and looking at each other like, what the fuck is going on? Si quieres poco más, mi pobre corazón, me harás mil pedazos. And like in metal from the guy.
Yes.
And the guys start dancing to side, and you were like,
Oh my god.
guys, this was the correct song. This
No,
was the song.
that sounds like a parody video actually. Like if Vecna, the evil guy, were Mexican. It's like there's this like epic final battle at the end of the new season, and like they're
The
kind
guys
of like
are thinking.
yeah, someone puts the song no rompas más or something, and then
Pobre
and all of the monsters stop whatever they're doing, and they all
And
start
start
dancing. They can't stop.
whipping the arm and like I don't know if Carl, do you actually know how the dance goes?
No idea what you're talking about.
Hold on, let me give you.
It's I am pretty sure I've shown you. You said it looks like those cowboy songs or whatever from the south. Like a lot of people like stand together and they like move from side to side and front to back.
Kind of like square dancing?
Yes,
Okay.
Is it?
but more rhythm,
Okay.
more
Yeah,
fast.
faster.
More
Yeah, very fast.
explosive.
He's like, I'm not. I have felt like some Mexican if I haven't taught my gringo boyfriend.
You need to. I'm gonna
The dance.
next time I see you both, I'm coming with the song. If Scar doesn't dance, you were weak. You have failed
Alright.
as a Mexican. So
I'll
I
try.
believe you guys are weak to practice.
I take the responsibility.
I'll try.
If Car doesn't step two to the right, to the left, to the back, then go forward, then spin, and then go back, I'll be pretty mad.
Yes, I can imagine. So let's be careful.
I'll be judging.
Ooh.
I'm gonna go with my norteño hat,
Yes.
with my just jeans all over the top with a big ass belt,
Yes.
with a shirt button just there from the bottom to the or the half of the final, half open because yes norteño,
Hell yeah.
and you're gonna hear like the sound of of the Motorola.
That's right. Bring it. Yeah, that's right. Only recently I found out about that. Like, holy shit.
I remember when I was like in, I don't know, it's high school, middle school, I have no idea, preparatoria, ching su madre.
High school.
It was the time when everybody has a BlackBerry.
Yeah.
That song was so annoying because you can hear one and everybody would look at the phone because nobody changed the tone of their phone for some reason because they thought it was cool to sound like the others. Then there was me who instantly took because I was so stressed because I didn't know when my phone was ringing or not. Thank you, anxiety, for existing since I was born.
Oh yeah.
And I changed the themes with sounds from the off game. I still, in this day,
Oh.
I have the same sounds
Hell yeah.
because my brain is trained to when I hear the meow, I look at my phone. Ah.
Oh my god. This I showed the song that Carl said that sounds like Ed and Eddie song. I showed it to Cybernetic Pinka. He's a big fan of Ed and Eddie. He's like he says that yeah, it's true. It does sound like
Yeah,
Ed and
now
Eddie.
that Carl say it, I cannot unsee it, and it's making me a bit uncomfortable. But I like it.
Sorry.
And then like he responds me with this though. I'm like, wow, that's that would be me. What the fuck?
That will be me when people tell me to speak like the place I was born to.
Yeah.
Because sometimes when I go when I go to the university and like present myself like I am actually from the north part of Mexico, I'm from blah blah blah, and of course there's the guy, you don't sound like
You don't sound like...
Culichi. Then I take a deep breath. They look at me with the face of horror of I made a mistake.
It's
I
you
do
were
speak
holding back.
like a normal people, but I can go back in time. We are read again. Trust me, I can. Because I tend to speak fast. That's something I can never change. Because that's what my people speak like.
Yeah.
Fast and loud.
Yeah.
But I managed to insert words from the normal vocabulary to my vocabulary. Because if I don't, I'll be saying fierro every 2 words. Because if you go to Mexico, usually fierro means steel, iron, whatever mentality you're talking about. But then you go to the north part of Mexico, when fierro can mean fierro, like alright I go, fierro, yes, come on, fierro, oh no it's not good, fierro, no, it's like a war for many things, because we are weird, but we like it. I absolutely hate it. It's like when I remember like being back in my here in Guadalajara, be like, no mames, güey, me piñé. People will look at me like a pineapple with spikes or something.
Yeah. Yeah, I've
What?
never heard of that.
Piñé is like when you fangirl about something.
When you
When you like something so much that you become obsessed. That's
okay.
if you ever need that word in life, it's called piñé. Sounds like pineapple.
Mhm.
Oh, I
Me
never
piñé,
heard.
te piñaste, nos piñamos.
Nos piñamos con Undertale.
Sí. Yeah, you did. And for example, there's also a word that people now remind me a lot of it because it now fits very well with Brave and Breath of the Wild. There's a thing called mezcame.
That sounds more familiar, but I'm not sure what it is.
Tengo la piel de gallina.
Ah,
asusté. That means I got scared.
yeah.
But it's only used in the northern part of Mexico. That if you translate like completely, it's I became scaled, like from scales, from fish scales.
Mm-hmm.
That means I got scared. I got like
Mhm.
chicken skin.
Mm-hmm.
And I
But yeah,
remember being like in college, and we were watching something quite spooky. And I just went, "Oh no, mames, mezcame!" And everybody just turned to look at me with the face of, "The fuck you say?" And I was just like, I got scared. That sounds like spook, fancy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, wink, I smiles, pretty nervous. Please stop looking at me. Yeah, we are weird. But then you go like in the southern part of Mexico, and they stop speaking English, Spanish. They speak something else. I don't know. It's weirder. I have friends from there, and sometimes they get too hype while playing games, and they start. We say they talk yuca.
Well, that's
Because
the
they're
thing is
from a
there's a lot of native languages that are surviving in parts of the Yucatan, if I remember correctly.
No, that they just speak weird.
Oh, okay.
They
They
speak
just-
weird. It's
just
like
have a weird
Chileans. The Chileans they speak Spanish, but in their own way.
Huh?
They weird, but
Chile.
they speak like something. First, their accent is something like an Indian trying to talk English.
Okay.
But
Goddamn.
now in
Okay.
Spanish, like, es que potra, es que tú no sabías que yo fui al barco.
Oh my god! Like the
Okay.
stereotype. Oh,
Yes,
God.
but I actually meet people that actually talk like that.
Holy shit.
And I always stay on a face of, I don't know if he's fun of me, fun of himself, or just doesn't know how to speak.
Oh god.
And I always make fun of them, and I ask, tell me a bomba. Bomba! There's
Well, that's the thing is like there's similar situations in English. Like the famous one is in Scotland and in Ireland. There are some very, very, very thick accents to the point where they cannot understand each other. And one of the most famous ones in England is called the Cockney accent. And the famous one is, if you've ever heard of "Fancy a butcher's, love," you're like, what? Fancy a butcher's? Do you want to take a look? It's a rhyming slang that was made to be confusing so they could outrun authorities because they were sick of the police like beating them down. So they just started talking in rhyming riddles, and so there's by the end of it, they're just like, yeah, no one can understand them. And then there's Scottish. Uh,
Scottish? The Scottish?
One of my favorite stories was there's this guy named RT Game. He's from Ireland, and he's talking. He's from Dublin, Ireland. So when you think of the classic, Irish accent, you're actually thinking of the Dublin accent. He's from the big city of Ireland, the biggest city in Ireland, and he has his friend that talks like this, and I'm like, the hell is this guy from? He's country Irish, and RT's like going, oh, you think it's hard to understand my friend here? I once took a ride with a cabbie, and I can honestly say the situation was like, how do I get to this small town? Alright, you'll go down the door, and you go down the road, past the tree, and then you go over the river, and you go left, and you make sure that you're right, and you'll down. And he was like, I had no idea what he said.
Funny thing, when I was in high school, I finished English just as I started high school. So they had to put me like in higher levels or something to change my language. I actually learned Latin in a bit of French because I didn't have to learn again.
Yeah.
But my last course, English, there was a guy who speak English like this. And he made us like learn all again how to speak again because he speaks so weirdly.
Huh.
He told us we say the numbers wrong with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9.
No, that's a thing.
Wait. Where is he from?
He was from Scotland.
Oh, so like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
And I was just like, dude, I've been learning English for like 5 years. I even know how to speak British.
and then this guy goes, you thought you had it? We're going advanced mode!
Advanced mode. And because before that teacher, we had another teacher that wanted us to teach us English, but British.
Yeah.
So that's why I learned how to speak British, to become me. And I was just like, dude, I have dyslexia. How am I to speak those? I'm gonna get mixed up, and I didn't. After that, we went for French, only like 1 semester, and then because they thought it was super useful, I learned Latin with like another 2 as well, for like a year.
There's one cool part.
I don't remember anything. I just know how the thing it helps me by is I know why animals are named what they are named for. Because I know the meaning of the words and the conception of the words.
Yeah.
But it's something like so funny because some animals are like big legs.
Yeah.
Brown legs.
Yeah.
Big booba.
Yeah. But that's the thing is, what you have to understand is that when animals were being named, especially within like British understanding, that was because Latin was a trendy thing at the time during the beginning of like the Enlightenment and a lot of this. So it is the equivalent of like pretty much like naming things after your favorite rapper or your favorite soda. They're just showing off something they know. Latin.
The only thing it helped me out is to name character because name sound a lot better in Latin.
Oh
because,
yeah.
For example, shadow, Spanish is sombra, but in English it's umbra.
Yeah.
And it sounds so spooky.
Yeah, umbra. Yeah.
Fight, pelea, figut. Stuff like that. So I remember some of my oldest characters from like Journey fandom was a character called Umbra and a character called Figut. That it was a war machine and a reckless player. It was fit so well, and I think that's the only thing I use my language for. Half of my characters from like my universe
Mm-hmm.
are like dismembered part of letting names of things
Mm-hmm.
in names to make them. If they're part of animal, I remember the type of animal they were and the name in Latin. Took like the first four letters and make the sense, and then
Mm-hmm.
add something else to make it like a name. That's the only use it has.
Yeah.
Because for now, it's a dead language.
Except for, did you hear one of the funny things that happened with it recently? After England left the EU, France put in a half-joking thing of the official language of the European Union should be Latin, and it has some support. It actually has some support now because the alternatives are: do you want it to be French or German? And everyone else is like kind of.
If you can read that right, Gail, you are as bad as me.
Let me see. Well, Vidición.
Do you not
Vidición.
think something bad?
Let's see.
Move the D with the double B.
You,
It's Mexico at its finest.
no, I don't think I get it.
División.
Ah!
They spell it wrong.
Oh no, okay, no, I legit thought Vidición was just a word. I didn't know Vidición was that.
What kind of bad is that? Anyway,
Like, is this some like North idiom that I haven't heard of? Oh my
it's
god.
actually here in Guadalajara.
Oh, is it?
It is here, buddy. I've seen it because if you can see like the place, it's the place we get vaccinated. Literally, it's like the place we all gathered to be pinched by an animal.
Oh.
Well, at least I did, because I thought people went to the school. I don't know. That
Yeah.
was the closest one for me.
Oh, okay.
And they made the fiestas de octubre there.
Ah, right. Yes. Oh, I haven't.
Have you brought car to that thing? And maybe you
Mm.
guys won't like it because it's loud.
Dude.
Wow.
Back when Carl, when Carl could visit before the pandemic, he could never visit in October because I was at school during that time. When I finished, well, quote unquote finished, I left school. It was 2020, so yeah, he could come last October. No, last October there was not Fiestas de Octubre, was it? uh but like yeah, so it's basically the fair, like the month of October. There's like a fair,
Mm-hmm.
and like there's roller coasters and shit. But no, I only go for, I don't like the games, the amusement park games thing.
Are we
But
calling the luck games? The prize games?
the no, I do like the terrible food. I mean, terrible as in terribly
Bad
fatty,
for your
but
health.
it's just bad for your health. But it's so fucking amazing. The pizzas it's like it's and I'm like, I've been wanting so bad to take Carl to one of those, but there just hasn't been the chance, man. And I'm like, I want to go to the fair on a date, like, like cheesy ass date, and like there's those
Aw.
there's those games where like you can like, I don't know, you shoot something or shoot
You win
balloons
a
or like
prize.
you win a prize, and like
Fair
I
games.
want to be, yeah, I want to be one of
The
those,
cheesy
just
one?
walking out with a giant like plushie or something. It's
Can I
like,
tell you something so sad but so funny at the
they are
I
rigged.
have always been a tear wheel friend. I'm used to it. So
Oh,
I
I'm
remember
sorry.
once one of my friends was like, "Hey, can you come with us to the fair?" Because they knew I was good at it, and they want to fake a photo of him giving her a teddy bear because I wanted.
Oh,
I've always been of those games. So
yeah.
I
Okay.
remember like, "Hey, can you come with us?" can pay you like food and stuff. Like, do you just want me to get you a plushie, don't ya? And she was like,
Yeah.
probably.
Aww.
Fine, but I'm hungry, so I need to be home for homework later on. So you have to bring me. So I remember like for the gun stuff, I was pretty good at shooting stuff. No reason at all. I'm not giving context.
Oh god.
And I remember wanting like huge ass a meter and a half teddy bear. And there's like, here, have it. Take your fucking photo and can I leave? Please. I have work to do. And I always been like a friend who is good at claw machines as well. Like last time my brother come this last week, we went to Galerías. And have you
Oh.
seen like the giant muñelocos thing? There's like 20 pesos the thing. But the plushies are like a meter tall.
Holy shit.
So my
I
mom was
think.
like, I want a plushie. And give me 20 pesos. I just need 20 pesos. And there was a family like trying so hard to get a yellow teddy bear. So hard. They have tried like 5 times.
Damn.
They move away to try another small machine. Then I walk by, put the bill, looked at my brother and make him go to the side and start moving the cloud. Press the button and take it out the first try. I remember seeing the kid father full scared and then, look, he got it first try. And the
God
dead
damn.
face of the father of how.
Holy shit.
And I
Talent.
just look at him and like, just shake it. That's all you need to do. And then walk away with the giant plushie half my size.
It's adorable.
Have mom, can we leave now? I'm hungry. Always hungry. The boy lives inside of my brain. Troll me. I'm just reading and I'm having a laugh by myself.
It's alright, it's normal.
It's bulletproof. Where will be bulletproof, Carl?
Yes.
Wait,
Okay, it's in US. Okay, I get it.
Okay, number one, that is true. But number two, that's actually very common amongst like secure displays. They're just called bulletproof cases because that means like they're tough.
I actually like got freaked out because I woke up pretty early today because I have to go to work earlier. So I was watching the news and they were talking about they're training kids with a gunshot simulacrum. And I was like, why would you terrorize kids with a threat of a weapon? Because we all remember when we were kids and have like this, oh, this is an earthquake simulacrum. Woo, you know, it's studios and everything. But one thing is like knowing it's gonna be something like that, or like a surprise one because hey, it's not shaking, it's not in fire, it's okay. To see squad guys entering the school with guns,
Yeah.
you're gonna scare the kids for life.
Yeah, I'm like, I'm glad I'm out of school. Yeah.
Anyway, so I became calm in class.
Oh.
Welcome to Call of Duty School Cops 2024. Why am
Woo!
Carl say
Best
something
game.
pretty and happy? I
Monkey
have
is
asked the
cute.
wrong person. Renning is not happy.
What?
What?
I'm confused now. I'm trying to write this part.
I heard Gabe say rain, and I was like, no, rain is bad.
Ah, rain. No, I don't think that's what he said.
Penny, say something pretty. She woke up. She's looking at me with eyes of, come on, I want to sleep.
I'm gonna just try to finish
Among
this
Us.
little part and then probably call it here. But first, gonna finish this part and then we're gonna have the computer read it out loud.
You've been crying a lot. I have
Yeah.
read a lot as well.
Yeah.
Well, I have read what I can.
Among Us.
I went. The first thing I saw when I stepped inside the classroom was a lot of Among Us in the board, and I was like, "This is amateur compared what I have seen while I work." You guys are trash.
Wow.
I think you saw it on my
Yeah, I saw
Blue
the
F
photo.
screen. They drew Pikachu everywhere. I
Oh
freaking
yeah.
hate Pikachu.
Yeah.
That's why they did it. And the Pikachu with the, the weird thing is gonna hunt. The
Yeah, that's
Calamardo
good.
one is good. I like that. That makes me laugh. But the Hitler is so bad. I hate it. And I have like my phone a lot of pictures of that. Like, hey, this is like things my students draw in the board because they are bored. And because I was not in the class yet. Penny. Gina. You are a bad puppy. You are a bad puppy. I hate you, but I love you. I kill you. Kiss you. She's looking at me with a face of despair and hate again. Because it
Aw.
is. She's grown to be an old woman now. It is half midnight. She's like, hey, I wish the lights to be off, please. I require my beauty all again. The cloud gragged. Stop looking! The guards moved onto his phone. The call came back. In a blur, he was walking back to the check. Ooh. Hello. Why am I like this? Yeah, basically. The war. Yeah. Woo.
That's the Latino one.
Pásame el agua de
Nah.
I love Spanish so much. We are so dumb. Here, have an H. What does the H do? Nothing. But if you take it away,
You take it away.
I remember that when I was like first grade, it was like we're gonna learn the alphabet. A B C D E F C G. Like what the fuck is G? Double L. What do you mean with double L? What the fuck is going on? Then and then in the same grade, start learning the alphabet in English, and it's like, hey, where is the G and double L? What the and the ñ? Where are those?
That's a long alphabet.
We have a long alphabet. No, to be honest, we don't. Could be
Compared
Japan.
to others, yeah.
They have like 5 or 7.
Oh god. Oh, Japan, they have 3.
3.
Yeah,
Just China that has 7, isn't it?
Is it? I don't know that.
I don't remember if it was 5 or 7. Do you know, Car?
Huh?
Car super hyper focus on writing.
Yep.
It's good. It's good content that he's focusing on.
I'm reading. I am. My eye is there. Yes.
I do need to be a reader, so sorry about that. Copyright back
Yeah.
friends.
Reading. Trend. Okay, yeah. What time is it? Oh my god, it's actually midnight.
That's why I was trying to wrap it up.
I didn't saw the time, to be honest. Penny, I haven't even put on my pajamas, and I have to wake up early tomorrow. I forgot. I don't sleep. Just looking at you writing, and then I turn my eyes to the left and saw June in her tail.
Yep.
Haha. what moment this became a horror thing?
Yep.
I mean, I like it.
Yep. This is Observer. He uses time shit.
It's just from the end.
Yep.
Nothing needs to be prepared. Doo-doo-doo-doo. There's a puppy behind me, looking like a bean. Because she's mad because I'm not in bed. That means I have to pick her up later to put in bed. Because she will bark till she's sleeping next to me. I have seen a sheep. I have never think of it, but now that I see it, it makes sense. Professor Uthonio, the Powerpuff Girls, and Samurai Jack. I'm now blessed by them.
What?
Professor Uthonio from the
Yeah.
Powerpuff Girls
What's he have to do with
Samurai
sheep?
Jack.
Wait.
That's a sheep. Like,
Oh, a ship. I thought you said sheep. I thought she was like, I saw a sheep, and I was like, oh, you're playing Minecraft. And then Professor Plutonium, and I'm like, wait a minute.
I never knew. I like this thing. I saw it now. Because they look like an awkward married gay couple.
Yeah.
And there's a panel of Samurai Jack teaching the girls how to fight, but with pillows. It's absolutely adorable. I didn't know I needed, but now I do. It's like those like cartoon cuts they used time where Cartoon Network existed as a good thing, with bubblegum lifting like one of her socks, Samurai Jack wash machine, and everything comes out pink.
Yeah.
I absolutely used to love those. But we know now that care about money rather than content, so they will never exist again. Sad. You are a mean boy. I'm seeing what you're writing. After reading that, I just imagine the observer like, oh, you know what? I used to miss the cookies for the 50s. Wait, I can go there. Just like sneaking up in someone's house, opening a jar of cookie, and literally like someone goes downstairs, turn off the light, and there's a observer like with a jar of cookie and half of it's out like you have seen nothing for your own look. Go away. Chomp. Completely obnoxious yet threatening.
There we go. We have the first two parts. This is gonna be a multi-parter. Oh, good.
How this we went? How did you went from how I wanna be part of the story to this is gonna have two parts?
Mm-hmm.
The magic of Sidon.
Yep. Yeah.
Sidon isn't in there yet.
Yeah.
I love that
Sidon
you
isn't
were like,
even in this yet. It's
I
going
just
to
said
have.
like, yeah, I'm gonna write the book and stuff. Yeah, a paragraph, four paragraph. Yes, nah, maybe like introduction. Then anyway, so I write like an essay about it. So if you like copy that and paste it again,
Mhm.
it maybe is the same height as the everything else. You right down there.
Yeah. And that's one of the things is I'm not making the observer's not a combat monster. The main thing he has is the time thing, and that the two annoying things he has is he can do time stuff, and if you kill him, another one will eventually appear. So that's the thing about him. He's not. You can beat him, actually pretty. Uh, you
Easy.
can, you can actually, yeah, you can beat him pretty easy if you can get a drop on him, and even in against any skilled fighter, he's not very skilled. He's had all the time in the world, but that doesn't mean he's good at it. But he does know that he has an advantage in knowledge and in time. And any death that he suffers, well, there's an infinite number of universes collapsing, leaving another one of him.
You went all high with that thing.
What?
You went all out with it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you.
I wanted to make an interesting character when I made the original idea of Observer, and this has always been in the background of the character.
Then there is my character who just like to toy with him.
Yeah.
He's a fluffy guy. I like it.
There's this
Squish.
there's this fluffy nugget, and he's like,
There's only one rule: don't hit me or you die.
yeah. Well, that's the thing is that, well, like I said, he doesn't want to hurt people. He's not doing this because he's like, I'm having a good time and I'm wacky and evil. No, he's just like, I need to do this. You need to call in sick. I said, call in sick, damn it.
You are dead for me.
Mm-hmm.
You went all dark, and my character's like, I'm used to be dark. Used to.
Well,
I
that's
just want to enjoy life. Please leave me alone.
well, that's the thing is he wants to enjoy life too, but he's usually stuck at the end of the universe where he's like, so what's it like? It's
Yes.
dark. It's very cold. In some of them, atoms no longer cling to each other, so you're just floating in the void of nothing. It's great. Yeah, it's great.
Would you like to trade? Everything is so bright. Everything is so hot. You probably fall and die.
He's probably fallen and died an infinite number of times.
like infinite hole. Wah, wah.
Yeah, like I said,
Like
according to current understanding of scientific theory, an infinite number of universes are being created and eventually ended all the time. So, infinite creation and destruction forever. What happens if
that's
each of them leaves a little bird?
that you just make me remind. There is this Latin show that's
Mm-hmm.
called 31 Minutos.
Mm-hmm.
That is like or Sesame Street, but see. But there's an episode, especially when because the show is a lot of like a fake news thing.
Mm-hmm.
So he was like, "Today is gonna be the last day of the day," and everybody's like panicking so hard because it's gonna be the end of everything, the end of this time, the end of.
Mm-hmm.
Then they do this like they count down everything, and there's a professor and yes, this is the end. We're gonna start the countdown. 10, 9, 11, and the new day has arrived. Some word has ended, but this has continued. And it was like, fuck. And then he goes with the yes, every now and then an universe is suspended into oblivion, but one is created.
Yeah.
It was the end of the world, but not ours. It was like, okay, maybe
And
hysteria happened.
everyone's like going, damn it.
It was funny because, for example, there's this character, is like a bunny, a red bunny, and
Mm-hmm.
it's called Bodoque.
Mm-hmm.
He has addiction with gambling, and
Mm-hmm.
he gambled everything because it was no longer going to be a war, and then he ended up poor.
No.
And but he always does that, so it was like a joke
Yeah.
because the show makes fun of classic American Latina thing.
Mm-hmm.
For example, the guy, the principal guy of the news is like a fancy thing trying to pretend fancy, but he's actually like medium economy class.
Yeah, he's middle class.
Uh-huh. So he's pretending to be something he's not. Is like half of the people really in this country. And
Mm-hmm.
then there's like the guy with the cameras. He's like a person from not even this country trying to work here.
Mm-hmm.
So it makes fun of everyone. And it's funny because of that,
Hmm.
that remind me of it. The world is gonna end, but one has been created again. Wow. And he speaks like that. That's why I'm making the accent.
Yeah.
I'm talking about the. Have you do you have been or have you seen 31 Minutos? I'm sure you have, Gabe.
Yeah, yeah.
Do
I
you
don't.
remember the episode when it was the end of the war?
No, that's the thing. I didn't watch it, but yeah, I know of it because of memes and the songs and all that. So I don't think I remember that. If was there a song in it? Probably.
No,
If not,
it's
probably I haven't
literally.
seen it.
I'm gonna send it to you because it's so dumb. I know you're gonna understand because to be honest, the only thing bad about the Minutos is nothing has subtitles. Is maybe it's like a selfish thing from them to be only for us, from the ones who speak Spanish.
Oh,
But
really?
the show is so gold. I absolutely adore it.
It was
It's
memes
so
before
dumb.
memes.
All right, I'm almost to the point where we can actually hear the robot do all of it.
Woo.
Is it the guard dialed? Where's the guard dial? There it is. Trying to actually correct the few spelling errors. I'm like, dang it, they're still there. Oh, the thing ASCII'd. It's supposed to be
It's
asked.
cute.
It's kid.
Don't worry, I made those as well.
Yeah.
In
Yeah,
every
we're all good.
language, I learn.
Mm-hmm. All right, are you ready to go from haha, this is funny to we're starting to enter into a horror show? Are you ready?
Oh no,
I
let's go.
always
And this is part one. I'm going to have to do multiple streams to finish this. All right, let's go.
Oh, yes.
I love that we can't say
Oh,
no,
and
no.
a
We
William
don't
is it?
want to make
The
me
thing
in.
asked.
Let me see. Okay, we're starting at the top. It started at the bottom.
Oh, and a William is it?
No.
On top of a Denny's. Sun Wukong finished off the milkshake he stolen from the kitchen. Ah, peaches. He sighed and tossed the cup over the edge. He waited a moment to hear the hollow ring of it landing in the trash. He swished his bushy tail and scratched at his armpit a second. Some monk had told him to be here. Something about crystal chalice and the end of the world. Sun Wukong stretched and looked around. Not too much was happening in this realm. Then he felt something oddly crawling up his back a moment, and he shivered, beige fur on end as he looked around. Something was up. It was like someone was watching Wukong. Wukong whistled a bit, and jumped off the roof. He fell a moment until a cloud swooped from above and caught the monkey mid-jump. The nimbus streaked across the sky, while Wukong kept scanning around the area. This world had a lot of built-up gray buildings and wires. It made it a bit hard to find anything. Roads spread out every direction. Wukong was getting tired of this. He flew, and flew, and flew. Wukong was almost asleep when he spotted a large flat board in front of him. Wukong hopped out of the nimbus, no reason to let it get damaged, and curled up into a ball and braced himself for impact. With a thud then a tear, Wukong tumbled through the big plastic sign and caught the edge with his tail. Hanging upside down, Wukong looked up and read the sign. Coming to the Tri-County area, it's Horizon Zero Down. This weekend, at the Metroplex's hotel near the interstate. Come and see the beautiful crystal chalice. Eat the best sushi in the world. Meet with your fur-avid artists. Wukong smiled. He didn't know what an interstate was, but he had another way to figure it out. He just needed to look for that. So he clambered up and began pawing at the huge plastic tarp. Then he pulled. The large building in front of Wukong looked like the Red Place. He unfolded the poster a moment, and then began to shrink it down and down and down. Soon Wukong was holding a flyer. He saw some people milling about the entrance, and Wukong approached them. One was a large dog man, and another was a woman with blue hair. Wukong was able to keep a smile as the dog person turned to see him, but something inside of Wukong was becoming uncomfortable. The large vacant eyes, the huge head. Was this a dog man or was this a suit of armor? Wukong raised and waved a hand a moment, and they waved back. Yo, that costume is amazing. The blue-haired woman said, did you base it off that new show online? Wukong smiled. Yeah! The dog man's mouth moved, in a strange way. Oh, what show is that? It's a Blocko show. About the Monkey King and his apprentice. Journey from the East, it's called. She looked Wukong over. Her hand hovered a moment near the side of
Alternate
his face,
version.
and she squinted a moment. Wukong needed a distraction, so he threw an arm over the shoulder of the dog-armored man. They almost buckled under Wukong but held. Wukong put the pamphlet in front of the dogman and asked, I was hoping to see this? Some sort of vase? On the roof waited a guard normally, but right now he lay on the floor. Every limb hurt, and he could taste blood. Then the world went cold and silence fell over everything. Every pain flashed back as he was lifted, pulled back. He went back into the cooling pipe, and it unvented. The guard's legs uncrossed, and suddenly he was back where he had stood. But the phantoms of pain still held him close. Do you want it to happen again? Came a hiss behind the guard. The guard shook his head, shaking. Good, the voice sighed. The guard tried to turn to see behind him, and felt something sharp cut his cheek. Then the cold came back, and the cut was undone. I have all the time in the world, sir, no turning. Only answer these 3 questions and you can leave. Tell them you are sick or whatever you need. Trust me, you don't want to be here. The guard nodded and tried to see if the phantom taste of blood was real or not. Yeah, man, I get it. 3 questions. Good. Who guards the crystal? Nobody. It's in a bulletproof case, but it has an alarm. Noted. Has the guest Abby Ellerton arrived today? I don't know, man. I don't have access to the guest list. A bother, but I couldn't figure that out. Finally, how many floors are below the main hall? 3. 2 are parking levels, and 1 is a maintenance way. Is that it? The guard waited a moment. Can I go? Yes, after you call in sick. The guard felt something grip his shoulder, and he saw something sharp and black like animal horn holding him. The claw wagged. Stop looking. The guard nodded and took out his phone. And the cold came back. In a blur he was walking back the stairs, walking back the lobby, walking back the checkpoints. The grip was on his shoulder as he was somehow in his car, and earlier in his driveway. The grip dug in as he was inside his house the morning earlier. He held his phone, shaking. The guard could hear his wife making breakfast. He could hear the breath of whatever was behind him, hollow and cold on his neck. The guard dialed the phone, and in a few moments told his supervisor he couldn't make it. He was having pain in his shoulder. He was told to rest up. It was a furry convention, and nothing ever happened in those. And as he hung up, the claws released his shoulder. The guard stood still a moment, then he felt a tiny jab on his cheek. The guard turned as he put his hand over the pinprick and looked into the glass eyes of something round, gray and strange. Dusty feathers went every direction over a mop of a face, with a sneering, drooping lip. Just a reminder. I can be back any time. It grumbled and scowled, then patted his shoulder. Don't call anyone and your life looks pretty long. It took the door, turned the handle, and began to walk out. Then its head spun around like on a swivel. Oh, and, William is it? The thing asked. The guard just nodded. He had never been asked his name. You and Barbara seem a good couple. It looked at the claw with a drop of blood. It took a tiny lick, and winced. Just be careful out there. It shut the door, and William stood a moment before he fell. William would later tell the medics that he was all right, and he was. His life wasn't on the observer's list.
The end.
There we go.
We went from haha peachy peachy haha to anything. Anyways, we chose violence.
Holy shit.
I mean, I like it. I don't
Yeah.
mind. I like violence.
Nice.
All right. So this is, oh god, this is part one.
You made this to yourself.
I did this to
You're saying
myself.
that
I had too
because
much fun.
you went first. Yeah, that's like no. Why is the observer there? Oh my god! Then it's like anyway. So I began to reveal things.
You wait. What was it? You or who said that I had to be in the story?
It
Both.
was Sombras. Sombra.
It was
Okay.
both.
I mean.
Well, this is what happened when you actually have observer in the story.
Oh no. Burb.
I just want to have a featherling. Sorry, that was it. I just want to make the joke.
Yeah.
And now it's
A
become
featherling, a
serial.
furry, and a scully fits in the same convention.
A furry, a scaly, and a feathery walking.
Walk into the convention bar. The
One's holding a sushi, one's holding a sting, and one is seeking for a crystal. Turns out the crystal was it.
the crystal was the
Anyways.
friendship we made along the way.
I think we can call it a night.
Yep.
It's about
it's
to be
past
1 a.m.
All right. Sorry, everyone. Have a wonderful night, and thank you again both for joining me. I'll be editing this VOD so that it has the info for both of the guests, so in case you want to go see their stuff and support them. Have a good night, everyone. Bye-bye.
Why?
Good night.
Wow.